Looking for quality fencing? Hornet Fence has you covered. Residential, commercial, and industrial fence, gate, and gate operator sales and service. We do it all, where we carry the largest inventory of fencing supplies in the Four Corners area. Hornet Fence, helping you secure the nest.
We believe that every child deserves the best start in life, and we're committed to providing a safe, nurturing, and fun environment where your little ones can grow, learn, and thrive. Join the Kitty Camp family today, where smiles, learning, and love are always in abundance.
American Equipment Manufacturing is a local business based in Farmington that specializes in the manufacturing of oil field equipment. Our extensive production facility allows us to provide high-quality products that meet the industry standards and industry knowledge.
Good evening. We're live here in Kirtland, New Mexico. It's the big-time matchup between the Kirtland Central Broncos, ranked 15 and 4A, taking on their longtime rival, the Aztec Tigers, ranked number 14. This should be a pretty good game tonight, Stephen, as we are here live with Desert Sports Live. There was the coin toss. Kirtland won the coin toss. They opted to receive, so Aztec will be kicking from the east, and Kirtland will be receiving from the west. But Stephen, you know, hey, we talk about this all the time. When Aztec plays Bloomfield, so on and so forth, it's a Kirtland district game. This is a longtime rival. You throw the records out the door. Unfortunately, this year, both of these teams are down on the record side of things. They're both rebuilding, but this could be a big game for both of these teams tonight.
Yeah, you're right. It's been a tough season for both of these teams, and tonight is one of those nights where, either one of these teams could come out with a win. So that these guys are coming in ready to play. They're excited. Aztec, we just talked to Coach Conley. He said that they're coming in. This is probably the healthiest they've been all season, and I think they're geared up. The freshman season's over, so a lot of those younger players are now going to be playing up with the varsity team, and it sounds like Aztec's ready to play tonight. I guarantee you Kirtland is too. We were talking to Isaiah earlier, and he said that they've had more players come out, since the beginning of the season, and they look pretty big down there on the sidelines.
They sure do. Both of these teams look like they're pretty full with players, which is a change for both of these teams up to this point. We'll be back here momentarily as we pay tribute to the men and women serving our country abroad and here locally and into this country. We'll be right back. No better way to get a game started than with the national anthem, and Kirtland Central did a fantastic job of that. Stephen, before we get started, you're going to talk about giving some shout-outs here live. I want to give a shout-out to Kirtland Central's band. They did a first-class move before this game started. They were marching, playing their marching band music, and they passed the Aztec fans, and they played the alma mater song for Aztec. I thought that was a first-class move from Kirtland Central High School's band. So, hey, hats tipped off for you as the junior ROTC for Kirtland Central is walking off our flag, our state flag, and the U.S. flag, stars and stripes. Steven, we talked about both of these teams throwing out the records. When you've got run-heavy Aztec and run-heavy Kirtland Central. And, of course, Chance Aspis is back, Steven. 834 passing yards. He's their leading rusher, too. Absolutely no surprise there.
Hey, let me guess. Is he number 8?
Yeah, he's going to be number 8.
we heard last year during baseball that all the Aspises wear number 8. It's a thing for them to do. But, yeah, Albert, like Albert said, if you would like to give a shout-out or tell us where you're cheering from, who you're cheering for, go on the live chat on YouTube or send a text to 505-701-2222. And our guy, Robert Barrera, before we even started, he's already said, let's go Aztec. And then he also said, oh, yeah, best high school broadcast in San Juan County blows NFHS away. Thank you, Mr. Barrera. We appreciate that.
Buddy.
We appreciate you. You're on every time sending us messages on the live chat. And then we got one from the DT23, and it says, let's go Aztec. So once again, get on the YouTube live chat and message us there. Let us know who you're cheering for, where you're cheering from. I'll tell you what. Was it last week we were at Navajo Prep?
It was. Yep.
Yeah, last week we were at Navajo Prep. And I'll tell you what, we had so many fans messaging on the live chat, I could not even keep up with it.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Folks, bring it tonight. We love giving you guys those shout-outs on the air. 505-701-2222, or just type it in the live chat, and we will give you a shout-out. So, folks, I think we're going to see a pretty exciting game here this evening as both of these teams, it's been a long season, but both of them looking for a win tonight.
Yeah, they're both going to come out hot and heavy. You're going to see some big hits in this game. Like we said, throw out all the records. None of that matters for either one of these teams. Both of these teams have one win on the season, no wins in district. Somebody's going to come away with one tonight, and we'll see who that's going to be, who outlasts who. And here we go. It is Aztec to kick the football off. Deep to return the kick. Number 6, that's Wesley Atzedy. And number 11, Gavin Mulnix. Deep to return the kick for the Broncos around the 10-yard line. There's the kick, and it's going to go to number 6, Atzedy. He's got to pick it up, though. Kept fumbling it around, and he's going to get hit immediately, and Kirtland's going to have first down and 10, Steven, from the 26-yard line. There's that little hop in the step from Aztec.
And Atzedy, number 6, was he the one that was running quarterback when we came that first game before Aspis?
It was Salt.
Okay, it was Salt. But Atzedy, he was doing a lot in that game, too, if I remember correctly. That young man had a great game, and that whenever we came and called that Grants game, he was doing a lot for this team as well. So, folks, here we go. First offensive play of the game.
Well, it's going to be Aspis in the backfield. His running back, Dowdy, lined up to the left side of him. 3 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Safety help, that's Ogeen for Aztec. There's a snap. That's going to be a straight handoff right up the middle. He's got a huge gap to run through, Steven, as he's finally brought down short of the first down. But Dowdy picks up 9.
I'll tell you what, they won in the trenches right there. Kirtland's offensive line did, as they opened up a huge hole for Dowdy, and he just runs right up the middle, makes a little cut to the left-hand side, and picks up 10 yards before he's brought down by 10.
Oh, yeah. So they gave him the additional yard, so he picks up first down. And here we go. Hang with us with that glitch, folks.
We're going to try to get that taken care of. After this play, we'll try to get that fixed. We'll let you see this play.
Quick pass from Aspis completed to number 17. He was in the slot. Nice pass to, that's Salty, I believe. And it is Salty, but he's got a nice gain again. It looks like 5. So it's going to bring up second down and 5 from the 42-yard line.
Yeah, so Kirtland right away getting this offense moving, and they're looking good. They're looking solid already, and folks, we're hoping that glitch is going to go away. We just made a change, and now your screen's back up. We're going to try to keep it right there for you.
Second down and 4 for Kirtland Central as they're moving the ball right along against this Aztec Tiger defense. Aspis looking over the D, now calls for the ball. Here's the snap. He's got pressure, trying to get out of it, but he's not going to be able to as he took a sack from number 54 for the Aztec Tigers.
I know, I was going to see if I couldn't. I got too many papers here in front of me, but we'll get you a name on that. That was a good job, because if he gets away from that tackle, that is number 54, Drake Rivera, one of the captains for the Aztec Tigers tonight. But literally, if he gets away from Rivera right there, he's going to pick up some yardage.
So 3rd down and long now as they lost 4 yards on the play. It's going to bring a 3rd down and 9. Empty backfield. It's Aspis. 3 receivers to the far side, 2 to the near side. And they're going to bring the heat to the Tigers. It's picked up, though, and he's wide open in the middle to Salt. And he's going to pick up the 1st down and a ton more as he caught it right around the 35, short of the 30. A huge play for Kirtland Central.
I'll tell you what, there was nothing fancy about that pattern. He just ran right up the middle, and they just kind of let him hang out there. And Aspis with a fantastic pass for them to pick up some big yardage. But now Mr. Barrera, he's over in Bloomfield. He wants us to shout out for his son, Robert Barrera, number 66.
I believe that's Saley, that is number 17.
Oh!
Intercepted by Ogeen. It landed right into his hands.
He got they're going to give it to him, too.
It was intended for number 3, Dowdy. Dowdy caught it. It slipped out from the back of the side of his rib cage, Steven, and landed right into Ogeen's hands.
Well, I mean, you talk about the absolute perfect timing. That ball came out, and Tanner's hands just happened to be right in the right place. The ball flew right into his gut. He caught it and got taken down to the ground, and it was an interception.
But does that not talk to the athleticism from Ogeen? I mean, the concentration to have to hold on to that unexpectedly, having the ball land right into your hands. So here we go. It's the new look offense for the Aztec Tigers, and that's Lucero running quarterback, handoff to Dixon. But the Kirtland Central defense all over it. Steven, there was 5 purple jerseys in the backfield before Dixon even touched the football.
Well, and we've seen this Kirtland defensive line. You're not going to be able just to run up the middle on these guys. These guys are big and they're solid. I think it's like you said, we're going to have to see that new look offense. We're going to have to see them run some of that option or something and get these guys outside of that defensive line.
Lucero shotgun formation. He has got Ogeen lined up to the right side of him. He's got a wing back. That's Dixon. 2 receivers to the far side. Now Ogeen goes in motion. That's going to be a false start. So Aztec was 2nd down and 13. Now it's going to push it back another 5. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 18. Steven, when you have a game like this is not how you see yourself getting started in the first 2 plays.
Yeah, well, I don't know what the miscommunication was there, but I don't know why they take so long to snap the ball. I'm not understanding that, but Tanner, he came in motion, and he thought the play was supposed to start, so he started taking off down the field, and nobody else moved.
Well, they brought everybody up to the box. It looks like Kirtland's going to bring in a blitz. We'll see if they do, and they do. They're going to rush everybody in to Lucero. We got a flag coming in right at the end of the play, and they say that they lost the ball, and there's no whistle, so they're going to say that. Well, I don't know what they're going to say. Let's see if they say that Aztec lost the ball or was his momentum over.
Yeah, they got the ball back. It's going to be against Aztec. It looks like Coach for Kirtland's excited. It's going to be holding. And when he threw the flag, I was thinking that's probably a holding call. And, man, not a good start for Aztec. They came up with the turnover, but here they are. They give up the ball right away back here on their own, 18-yard line or something?
Yeah, and I didn't even see Lucero lose the handle on the ball.
15-yard line. So, yeah, I didn't either. I just saw the Kirtland player all of a sudden come up with it and start running down the field. So Kirtland, great field position. They will be on the Aztec Tiger 15.
Man, what a back and forth already.
Yeah.
So it's Aspis in the backfield. He's got his running back Dowdy right next to him. There's a slant pattern. It's caught but hit immediately. But a nice play for the Kirtland Central Broncos. That's number 14 on the reception, Scott.
Well, the wide receivers out there, he did a great, I think it was Salty that came across. He took the defense with him and opened up that wide open space for for Aspis to make that pass, and there was nobody there in that passing lane, and it was just a nice pitch and catch.
Well, it's 2nd down and 1 for Kirtland. The ball's marked just shy of the 5-yard line. It's right on the 7. Here's Aspis, direct snap, handoff to Dowdy, the running back. He's met immediately in the middle of the field by Lucero, and I mean, Lucero stuck him pretty good. Dowdy went no further, but that was a nice collision. He gets the first down, brings up 1st down and goal for Kirtland, who's really done a great job, Stephen, of moving the ball up the field.
Well, yeah, I mean, he stuck him right there and stopped him, but I mean, that's you don't mind picking up that yardage right there at that point in the field, because now they've got a 1st and goal from the 3-yard line.
It's pistol formation for Kirtland. At shotgun is Aspis. 2 running backs in the backfield with him. There's a snap, handoff. That should be false start. As actually both of the running backs in the backfield are caught leaning. Oh, they're going to call it against Aztec. I thought the officials seen the 2 running backs leaning forward before the ball was snapped.
So they called encroachment, so that's going to be half the distance to the goal line. The 1.5-yard line is where that ball will be.
Yep, right up against Aztec, so it's going to bring up 1st down and goal from the 2-yard line.
That was DT 23 is Ross Trujillo, and he says, let's go Aztec.
That's right. Let's go Trujillo. Thanks for sending in that message, man. Hey, and if you guys don't think the kids don't go back and see this video and hear you guys called in and had a remark, you are dead wrong. They love hearing that. There's a snap. Fake handoff. It's going to be a keeper, but Aztec shuts him out again, Stephen. 54, the captain there yet again.
And 54 and 59 on the stop. That's gonna, I think, let me see if I'm correct. That's Drake Rivera and Elijah Shorthair, both captains tonight for the Aztec Tigers with that big stop right there on the goal line. But it's second and goal now for Kirtland from, looks like the 6-inch line right there is what it looks like.
That's a good way to put it, because I don't think it could get any closer to the white line or it'd be a touchdown. Here's Aspis looking over, calling for the football. There's a snap. Quick pass here to the corner. It's up in the air. Caught. He dropped it. Should not be complete. Oh! That official is going to call a touchdown. The ball, he didn't ever have control of it.
Wow.
Okay.
That is a surprising. The white hat's going to. I would have thought that when he hit the ground and the ball popped out, that wouldn't be considered a touchdown. So, well, they're going to call it a touchdown. So, Kirtland Central will have the first 6 points on the board here at 7:26 left up on the clock here in the first quarter, and it looks like they're going to kick it. I thought it looked like they were going to go for 2, but they are going to kick the extra point.
Was that Salt?
I thought it was number 10 that caught that pass, but I am not positive on that.
Did they have a 10 on there?
I could be wrong.
Well, we'll have to go back and look.
We'll have to get that information.
1-yard touchdown pass, though.
I think Coach Conley was out there questioning how that was a touchdown, and I don't blame him.
He should be. I'm asking how on earth was that a touchdown? I would really love to speak with that side judge over there, because I will never understand that call.
So that's going to put 7 points on the board for Kirtland Central here as in the first quarter. Like I said, with 7:26 on the clock. Aztec, they're going to have to find a way to get their offense moving. I mean, they only had, 3 plays before they turned the ball over. And
well, and we didn't get a chance to thank our sponsors before
my bad.
Before or after we got started. It actually kind of caught up to us. But hey, Hornet Fence, guys, check it out. You're looking to get some fencing done for your home, your property, your commercial property. Give Hornet Fence and that gang over there a call. Of course, Kitty Camp with 7 locations, 3 in Aztec, 4 in Farmington, and American Equipment Manufacturing teaming up with Desert Sports Live, and of course 4 Roses T-shirts with April and Shelly Yates. It's a 7-0 lead for Kirtland Central. Here's the kick. That's going to go to number 5. That's Dixon. Crosses the 25 to the 30. It makes it maybe to the 31, possibly the 32, where Aztec will have first down and 10.
Just to catch you up, it was number 18 that caught that
18,
touchdown.
all right,
Yes.
there we go. So got that. Thank you.
I thought it was 10, but it was 18, so.
Number 8, Festus.
That is Angel Acosta, who was the one that made that touchdown. We apologize, folks. Sometimes it's hard for us to see the numbers down on the field, but we got that correct. So here comes Aztec on their second possession of the game.
Well, got a whistle blowing the play dead. Not sure what's happening here. Oh, well, they allowed a player to run on the field without calling a timeout. So the officials allowed Kirtland to go ahead and call an official timeout to allow enough players to run out onto the field. And, they're going to ask for more time on the clock. I am completely confused on what's happening right now.
We're trying to figure out.
Oh, so they never stopped the clock while it was going. Well, we have that every now and then, don't we, Stephen?
Yeah.
And you know why? Because we know where Corey's got it up there is usually where it's at. Here we go. It is Lucero calling for the ball. O'Gean in motion. It's going to be a keeper, Lucero. He needs to hit the corner, and he does. Cuts it right back up the middle, right up the lane there, Stephen, from the hash marks. A nice gain. Great job blocking for Aztec. They pick up 8, brings up, nope, they're going to pick up 9, brings up second down and 1.
Well, what I liked about Lucero's run there is he came to the left, he stayed behind, he was patient behind his blockers, and as soon as he saw the hole open up, he shot up the field. He didn't keep trying to stretch it to the outside. He took what he had, and he got a nice 9-yard pickup right there.
Great job offensive line for the Aztec Tigers. So it's Lucero in the backfield, Dixon to the left side of him, O'Gean to the right. Dixon goes into motion. O'Gean swinging around to the far side. They're going to throw it deep. He throws it off his back foot. It's a jump ball.
Oh, he almost came back and got it.
He almost had it, as Steven mentioned, but it just fell right out of his hands. But Lucero had plenty of time to set his feet, Steven, and chunk it down the field because his receiver was open, number 16, and Perdomo, but just threw it running away.
Well, Perdomo came back and made a good attempt at it. I thought he might get that catch right there. Fortunately for Kirtland, though, he misses that. Aztec right here, I just need Lucero's hands or give it to O'Gean. Let's pick up that first down and then keep this drive alive. I didn't mind that last play call, though.
It was a great play call. Just needed to set his feet and throw it properly. There's a snap. Lucero's going to keep it again, looking for some blockers.
Oh,
he's going to get tripped up. An excellent play by number 8. That's the quarterback in Aspis for Kirtland. Well done. Aztec loses some yards. Now they're going to, do they go for it here or do they punt? They're in a bad spot at the 37-yard line, 38.
Well, I don't understand these plays that take so long to develop. I mean, when you got 1 yard, just shoot it right up the middle. Just go, take the snap and let Lucero just run, give him that play where give those blockers just enough time, get through that hole, get your first down.
Yeah, you know what that almost reminds me of is Hojo playing Navajo Prep, where they just didn't allow their quarterback, who was their playmaker by a long shot, to just cut him loose and let him do what he does best. That's what Aztec needs to do with Lucero. Let him run the football or hand it off, and that's what Aztec does best, is run the football. Let's see if they go back to that bad snap over Dixon's head. He's going to try to recover it and maybe try to kick it away, and he does. It's blocked and it's live. So that is a live ball, and Kirtland will take it in for a touchdown. As Dixon was just trying to make a play, you cannot blame him at all, Steven, for trying to punt the ball away. But Kirtland was right there to block it. Number 21 picks it up and takes it into the end zone for another Kirtland touchdown.
Yeah, it was number 21, and I don't have 21 on the roster. I don't know if you have that name or not.
I don't.
Unfortunately, we don't have his name, but yeah, 21 picks that thing up. Yeah, once he tried to punt it and it got blocked, that was a live ball. I felt like he'd have been better off just to try to run it, just try to make something happen on his feet. But nonetheless, he was trying to get that punt off, did not work, so Kirtland puts another 6 up on the boards, 13-0 now, pending the extra point attempt, and it is up, and it looks good. So Kirtland goes up 14-0 here in the first quarter, 5:06 left on the clock, and Aztec just has not been able to find any kind of rhythm in this game, to even get anything going.
Well, when they have, which has been the running game, when they're running the really fast plays, the really quick plays, they have a ton of success. And then what ends up happening is they're trying to stretch these running plays outside, and yet again, they're either not hitting the corner fast enough, Steven, or this defense also for Kirtland is too fast. You gotta hit your holes quickly. Give Lucero and O'Gean and Dixon an opportunity on quick runs in between the tackles, and then once you start sucking them in, that's when those outside plays will start working. That's when they start bouncing outside, Steven.
Yeah, they're gonna have to go away from those plays that take so long to develop in the backfield. I mean, I think it should just be a snap, and if they're going to run that option, just snap it and start taking off to one side or the other.
That's what I'm talking about.
Just
quick.
Go for it,
just quick.
Because Lucero, I mean, on that run that he got the 9 yards, if they're running an option right there, they have a wide open outside. I mean, if they pitch that thing outside to a Tanner or Julius, that thing could be going.
There's an onside kick attempt.
That did not go 10 yards.
And it did not go 10 yards, so there should be a flag. There it is. And Aztec will actually get the ball right there where they touched the ball, so they should get it on Kirtland's side of the field at the 49.
Well, I mean, it was a good attempt. I like that onside kick. I mean, it was right there, but
smidge early.
He just caught it at about 8 yards down the field, but I like the design of that, but it just did not get 10 yards.
Yep, so Aztec waves the flag, and they'll go ahead and keep the ball at the 49. Now, here's an opportunity, Steven. Let's see if Aztec will go back to what they were driving the ball. They got a number of first downs running the football. Then all of a sudden, they go to throw the football or try to stretch it outside. Let's see what the adjustments they make. Dixon in motion. Lucero's going to roll out to the far side. They're going to throw the ball again. Throws it to the outside. And number 10, the cornerback, almost had an opportunity to intercept it, but Lucero threw it too far out of his reach, Steven. Incomplete, brings up 2nd and 10.
Yeah, I mean, Lucero, it was a better throw that time, but it was just not on the mark at all. If he puts that farther towards the center of the field, then his receiver can probably run onto it, but he threw it behind his receiver. His receiver had to turn all the way around just to see the ball.
Well, here's the deal. I also believe that Lucero and O'Gean are probably the fastest runners out on the field right now for both teams. Let them run the football and see if one of them can break it open just like they did there. Lucero keeps it, cuts right behind his guard and his tackle. There was a lane there for a moment. Then he tried to kind of juke move again, and the linebacker just came and met him right in the hole. It's a gain of 2, brings up 3rd down and 8.
Well, and I'm just wondering why we haven't seen Tanner O'Gean carry the ball yet. Like, we talk about it every game. You got to put the ball in the hands of your playmakers. And I'm just wondering when they're going to give him a shot at trying to carry that ball. We've watched Tanner all season. You put the ball in his hands, and it takes an army to bring that kid down, and he jukes and weaves. I'd like to see him get the ball.
I'd also like to see Aztec go to that double wing T power run set as well. And just man up against Kirtland. There's a ball handed off to O'Gean. Finally across the 40 to the 35. Now pass close to the 30. Excellent run by O'Gean. And Steven, they must have heard you on the headset.
I guess so. That's what I'm talking about right there. O'Gean is so fast and he's quick. And you saw how quickly he got through the line. He got the ball, boom, he was going through the line because that's what he does. And what do? They pick up a first down. And I would like to see him run that option outside and pitch it to him and let him see if he can get around the corner.
It's Lucero. O'Gean to the right side. Dixon goes in motion. There's The snap to Lucero. They're going to throw the football again down the field, double coverage. It's a jump ball. Kirtland had it intercepted, and then he dropped it on the way down to the turf. Incomplete. Aztec dodged a bullet there, Steven. Should have been intercepted. He just couldn't hold on to it. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 10 for the Tigers.
I think Perdomo did a great job of getting his hand up in the way, and it causes just enough distraction for that pass to not be caught. And fortunately for Aztec, but I mean, if you're going to try that play right there, you do it on 1st down. Now you're still in good shape.
Yeah, you're right. So it's shotgun formation with Lucero. It's going to be read option, and Lucero's going to pass it to Dixon. It was in the hands of Dixon. Just couldn't hang on to it, Steven. Maybe his momentum threw him off a little bit, but it was a decent pass. Incomplete, brings up 3rd down and 10.
Well, it was the right decision by Lucero, because if Dixon makes that catch, he had nothing but green grass in front of him. That was a great deception play, because it looks like he's going to pitch it to Tanner, and Dixon just pops out right there in front of him, and he's gone if he makes that catch.
Well, Aztec's going pass heavy here, at least in this offensive phase, and it's going to be Lucero with the fake handoff to O'Gean. He's going to press forward right to about the 30-yard line, and it's going to bring up 4th down. So 4th and 5. Obviously, this is 4-down territory, yeah. Steven, and I'd like to see him stick with the run, but I've got a feeling we're going to see a pass here.
Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't mind seeing him run that play just a second ago that Dixon dropped. I mean, that look like it could be
well, they have the wide field to do just that exact play, Steven.
Well, you have 2 options. If Dixon's not open, you still have O'Gean to pitch the ball to.
That's right. It's a great idea, and let's see. They've got Dixon in the slot, so you might be onto something here. They also have Sagata in the slot as well. Give him an opportunity. Let him body up against somebody. They're going to give it to O'Gean. He cuts back. Steven, I don't think he got enough. He was close. He was 2 yards short, but hey, I cannot fault that call. Put it into the hands of one of your best playmakers, and see if you could come out on top.
Yeah, I mean, he made a good attempt there, and I have to say Kirtland did a great job of getting him down to the ground, because Tanner is so shifty and quick. He is hard to bring down.
Well, we got, I believe it is Brody Sagata's grandparents checking in, saying, love knowing you guys are broadcasting this game. Thank you so much. It's a handoff to number 18 to the far side. This kid is quick, Steven.
Yep.
He is moving quickly up the field, finally brought down by Perdomo, but not after he picks up 17 yards and a Kirtland Central 1st down.
That was number 18, Angel Acosta, the one that scored that 1st touchdown, and you are right. He is quick. He got around that end. I mean, he had some great blocking out in front of him and got around that corner and took off.
Well, hit us up with a text message at 505-701-2222. We'll give you a shout out. So we've heard from Brody Sagata's grandparents. Kirtland Central on the move. 1st down and 10 from the 45. They lead this game 14-0 in the 1st quarter still. Here's a throw down the field, and he was open. He got around Sims, Steven, and he bobbled the ball. Excellent play, though. Recovery from Sims, was able to knock it away from his hands, but the receiver just dropped the ball. It was thrown beautifully.
Yeah, he almost had it. But if Sims turns his head right there, he might have an interception. It came right over his shoulder. But it's easy for us to say that sitting up here. He did a good job of seeing the receiver looking for the ball and got his hand in there just enough to cause that to fall to the ground.
Excellent play by Sims to recover. And who was it to? The speedster Acosta. Look for him to be a big piece of this offense. There's a handoff to Dowdy. Nice move back to the far side of the field, Steven. He hit the hash mark, cut back outside, got met by the linebacker. But again, picking up some decent yards running the football. 3rd down and 2.
Yeah, that was Elijah Shorthair, number 59. He came in and made that tackle from the side, and man, he definitely gave it a whirl trying to strip that ball out of Dowdy's hands. Dowdy did a good job of hanging on right right there.
Dowdy or Aspis hang on to this football, but let's see what they say. 3rd down and 2. It goes to Dowdy. He's got the first down again. Cross the 40. He's going to get down to the
Ball's
39.
out, it looks like.
Yep, you heard everybody say ball, and Aztec sounded like they picked it up. Let's see if they say it is. Fumble, Kirtland Central. Aztec recovers.
Well, Dowdy, when I saw him do it, I was like, well, that was dangerous because he brought the ball way up over his head like he was trying to go over the defender, and I think that's when it got knocked out when he was coming back down, and I think that was Dixon that picked it up for Aztec. So Aztec gets another turnover. They have another opportunity here to get back on offense. So let's see if they can get the ball moving.
Well, we're going to be a minute 39 away till the end of the first quarter, and then we'll give our special thanks to our partners here with Desert Sports Live. Like to give a special thanks to our cameraman. That is Jacob Olguin up top, up on the crow's nest. And then, of course, running production for us, as always, is Corey Kitchens.
Getting the trainers over here on this side of the field. Looks like they might have somebody they need to look at.
Now let's see where they go. There he goes. He came running to him. It's a shoulder injury. Something. He's pointing to his shoulder, and now they're asking to be taped up is what it is. So they're calling Justin, and he's got to test his shoulder before he can tape him up.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, folks, but we'll see what happens. There's a handoff to Olguin, and he's going to be hit short of the line to gain. It's going to be a loss of 1, so it's going to bring up 2nd down and 11. Steven, one of the things we didn't even really talk about is we got one more game, and the regular season's over. Yeah. It's done.
Yeah, we got this game, and then there's one more game for each of these teams, and then the season will be over, and it'll be the start of the playoffs.
Well, we got some exciting news that we're going to want to share with a lot of people here shortly, but we got Aztec coming up to the line of scrimmage, 2nd down and 11. From the 37-yard line. It's a 14-0 lead for Kirtland with less than a minute on the clock. Here's Lucero. There's a snap. Keeper barrels forward, and he's going to gain probably 2 yards. Should give him 2. They do, so it's going to bring up 3rd down and 9.
Yeah, and I have to agree with you, Robert. He's on the line. It doesn't matter who's running the ball. You got to have blockers. You got to have some blocking. And so far, Aztec has struggled to get the blocking out in front of these runners to give them enough of a chance to even try to do anything. Now, that being said, Kirtland's defensive line is just
They're big.
They're a force to be reckoned with.
Very physical. Big and physical is Kirtland Central's defensive line, and they're just going to let the time run out here to end of the first quarter. I think. Yep, they've got a countdown, so they better hurry up and snap it then. There's a snap. It's going to be a handoff. Dixon, he's going to be met right in the lane. He's going to gain 1 yard, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. It's 14-0, Kirtland.
Let's take a quick timeout to recognize our sponsors.
Looking for quality fencing? Hornet Fence has you covered. Residential, commercial, and industrial fence, gate, and gate operator sales and service. We do it all, where we carry the largest inventory of fencing supplies in the Four Corners area. Hornet Fence, helping you secure the nest.
We believe that every child deserves the best start in life, and we're committed to providing a safe, nurturing, and fun environment where your little ones can grow, learn, and thrive. Join the Kitty Camp family today, where smiles, learning, and love are always in abundance.
American Equipment Manufacturing is a local business based in Farmington that specializes in the manufacturing of oil field equipment. Our extensive production facility allows us to provide high-quality products that meet the industry standards and industry knowledge.
Special thanks to American Equipment Manufacturing. Man, it's just a great new partnership with those, and a huge Yapple fans. And, of course, you got Four Roses T-shirts, Hornet Fence with Travis and the gang over there, and, of course, Kitty Camp.
Yep, we appreciate our sponsors. We appreciate you fans, because without you guys, we would not be able to do what we do.
That is a fact. Aztecs lined up in punt formation. It's Dixon. Good snap this time. Excellent punt by Dixon. Going to go short about the 32, cross the 35 now for the Broncos. Still on his feet, not going down. That time he is. And looked like if he was going to be able to shake loose, Steven, it might be some trouble, but Aztec not letting him go, so Kirtland's going to have first down and 10 from the 37-yard line. Aztecs recovered 2 fumbles and have not been able to get points out of that. That's something to raise an eyebrow about.
Yeah, that right there, that was a great attempt by number 6 for Kirtland. I got to look. That was Atzedy. I mean, he did. When he escaped that first set of tackles, I thought, uh-oh, he might get away here, but they were able to bring him down.
Espis in the backfield by himself. Empty backfield. Shotgun formation, there's a snap, looking to pass to the near side, floats it out, and threw it out of the reach of everybody. It was intended for number 5, but good decision, Steven, as Aspis just chunked it where nobody could get there.
Well, I'm not sure if that was a miscommunication on the pattern or what, but it looked like he was trying to hit him right out here on the sidelines, and it looked like the receiver might have cut back inside, and it just went way over his head.
Well, he's going to bring up second down and 10 for the Broncos from the 37. It's a 14-0 lead for Kirtland over the Tigers now in the second quarter. Here comes a snap. Oh, it's fumbled. He's got to get to it, and he does. He just falls right on top of it. Steven, thank goodness, if you're a Kirtland fan, that Aspis did not try to pick that up, because 59 was right there. If he tried to pick it up, he's probably going to recover it.
Well, Aspis, he's a good player. He knows what to do in that situation, and he falls on the ball, because you're right. If he tries to pick that up and he mishandles it even in the slightest, that was short hair, I believe, that would have been right on that. Let's take a quick break to recognize our sponsors.
Looking for quality fencing? Hornet Fence has you covered. Residential, commercial, and industrial fence, gate, and gate operator sales and service. We do it all, where we carry the largest inventory of fencing supplies in the Four Corners area. Hornet Fence, helping you secure the nest.
We believe that every child deserves the best start in life, and we're committed to providing a safe, nurturing, and fun environment where your little ones can grow, learn, and thrive. Join the Kitty Camp family today, where smiles, learning, and love are always in abundance.
American Equipment Manufacturing is a local business based in Farmington that specializes in the manufacturing of oil field equipment. Our extensive production facility allows us to provide high-quality products that meet the industry standards and industry knowledge.
Well, it's third down and a mile for Kirtland Central after the fumbled snap. There's a snap, double, reverse, and here comes number 18. He's the speedster, Acosta, trying to turn the corner. Aztec doing a great job covering the field, and who is it? Steven, my main man, that is Olguin right there to shut it down. It looked like Acosta was going to turn the corner, and that's trouble.
It definitely looked dangerous. He had his lead blocker out there who did a good job. I didn't catch that number, but fortunately for Aztec, Olguin comes back across the field, makes the stop. It's going to be fourth and looks like about 17 to me. So Kirtland will be punting the ball. This will be their first punt of the evening.
It's Olguin deep to return the kick for the Tigers. It's Perdomo, the up man returner. He's lined up. Perdomo around the 45, Olguin around the 25, and Olguin electrifying if you give him an opportunity to return the kick. Here comes Kirtland trying to get their last player out on the field. They're set to go. There's the snap. It's low, skipped off, but he's going to keep it and go. It is Acosta, and he gets it away. He has the old Aussie kick, the old punt where he rolls out to the far side. I couldn't tell if he was going to try to tuck it and run, or if that's how he actually punts it.
Well, I almost feel like he was going to tuck it and run, and he made the right decision and punted. I mean, that's just good field awareness right there, and was able to punt it away and save some yardage there, because that was a pretty decent punt after he got it off.
It sure was. I'm glad you brought that up, because he did kick it pretty nicely. It's first down and 10 for the Aztec Tigers from the 37-yard line. They trail Kirtland right now 14-0. Kirtland put 14 points on the board into the first quarter off a turnover from the Tigers. Now Aztec looking to get their first points on the board. They got a ways to go here. It's Lucero Lucero, and that's going to be a false start against the Tigers. It was a jet sweep to Olguin, but Aztecs line couldn't hold and fell backwards.
Well, Aztecs' woes continue as they just have struggled to really get in any kind of offensive rhythm here tonight.
Well, it's first down and 15 for the Tigers. Lucero, empty backfield. Olguin goes in motion. Fake handoff to Olguin. Lucero right up the middle. He could turn the edge, and he may be gone. Across the 40, brought down short of the 35. But goodness, Steven, he almost broke loose.
Oh, man, he landed awkwardly on his arm. And that was a great run, but, man, and he just got caught by his shirt tail right there to go down, but that doesn't look good for Aztec, because that's Lucero. Let's see if he gets up.
Yeah, he slammed hard against the ground, and his arm was in a funky way when he fell down and hit the ground. He's up under his own strength to walk off the field, but it always makes you kind of lose your breath when one of your star players, or any player for that matter, hits the ground. You just hope they're okay.
Well, man, Lucero almost broke it there, and that's what Aztec needs. That was a great job. The offensive line opened up. He got through that hole quickly and got up the field and made a nice run. And I mean, it looked like he might break that, but that was a good job by number 10 for Kirtland. He got I'd call it like a shoestring tackle. That was Damian Allen just caught his jersey and brought him down.
It is number 10 now in the backfield for the Tigers. Fumble, ball's on the ground, and he took a huge hit after he dropped the ball. Just didn't look up, looked down, and I mean, he got crushed.
Aspis just leveled him. That snap came in low, and he wasn't able to pick it up. And I mean, he was trying to still pick it up, and he was kind of leaning backwards and just got smashed. He probably should have just fell right on top of the ball and just called it good, but he was trying to make something happen, and unfortunately Aztec will turn the ball over.
It's the third turnover for the Tigers in this game. So Kirtland will have first down and 10 from the 44-yard line as they lead this game 14-0. Aztecs turned the football over 3 times, twice in the first quarter, now once already in the second quarter. Aspis getting his guy set, and now he's ready to go. Should be a false start.
Is it going to be encroachment? Oh, yeah,
there
he's going to call false start. I was afraid he was going to call encroachment right there, because the Aztec player came flying across the line, and I didn't see the offensive lineman move until he came across. But, yep, they're going to call a false start.
So first down and 15 for Kirtland Central with 10:27 left in the second quarter. Kirtland leads this game 14-0. Scored both of their touchdowns in the first quarter. Here's Aspis. He's got his running back Dowdy on the right side of him. 3 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Quick pass, tipped at the line. Yeah, and nice job. I got to tell you, I think that kind of benefited Kirtland, Stephen, because number 2 for Aztec Tigers read that play beautifully. He'd have picked it off and would have been gone.
Yeah, that was Tristan Howells. I believe he's
Howells, that's right.
Yeah,
you're
Tristan
right.
Howells. I mean, you could tell he was zeroed in on that right there, and you're right. I think, I don't know if that was short hair or who that was, or was it 68? It was 68, I believe, that got a hand on that ball. That was, I don't have a 68 on, that's Kirtland's roster, sorry. 68, Jack French.
So
got a hand on that ball. I believe that's who that was.
I mean, great play by French, but I'm telling you, Howells is taking that to the house if it's not tipped. He read that play beautifully. Here's Aspis, shotgun, no drop back, quick pass. Oh, and his intended receiver, number 17, Salty, was not looking.
Well, and that hit Tristan Howells in the hands. I mean, he almost had another opportunity there. I don't think he was expecting Salty to not be looking right there, because it came through and just hit him right in his hand and then into his chest and went to the ground, it looked like. Let's go ahead and take a quick break to recognize our sponsors.
Looking for quality fencing? Hornet Fence has you covered. Residential, commercial, and industrial fence, gate, and gate operator sales and service. We do it all, where we carry the largest inventory of fencing supplies in the Four Corners area. Hornet Fence, helping you secure the nest.
We believe that every child deserves the best start in life, and we're committed to providing a safe, nurturing, and fun environment where your little ones can grow, learn, and thrive. Join the Kitty Camp family today, where smiles, learning, and love are always in abundance.
American Equipment Manufacturing is a local business based in Farmington that specializes in the manufacturing of...
It's 3rd down and 15. Again, I want to thank Hornet Fence, American Equipment Manufacturing, Kitty Camp, and Four Roses T-shirts for partnering up with Desert Sports Live. Because of them is why we're here, enabled to provide you with this broadcast. Here's Aspis with the snap. He was intended again for number 17. Salty went right through his hands, almost intercepted by the Tigers, was missed, and now it brings up 4th down and 15.
Well, I'm not sure exactly what's happened, but that offense that was running so smoothly for Kirtland it kind of stalled out here the last couple of drives, and I'm not sure if Aztec made adjustments or if something's just kind of not working, but Aztec with another opportunity here. There's 10-14 left to go in the half, and they'll get another offensive opportunity.
Well, Kirtland's a running football team as well, Stephen, and that was what was making them so successful in the first quarter. They completely abandoned the run right now, at least on that offensive drive. There's the punt end-to-end, hit short of the 50. Oh, that's caught by Dixon?
Dangerous.
Was that Dixon?
Well, he lost it when he hit the ground.
No, that's Perdomo.
That punt, you saw him right after he punted it. He grabbed his head. He kicked it off of his shin. The ball didn't hit his foot right, and that's why it didn't really go anywhere. It kind of just went straight up in the air, and you could I watched it when he kicked it. It went off his shin, and he grabbed his head immediately because he was like, "Dang it, I miskicked that." Because that last kick he had on the run was
excellent.
Good.
Yeah, that was a great kick. It's 1st down and 10 for the Tigers from the 44-yard line as they trail Kirtland 14-0 here with 10 minutes left to go in the second quarter. Lucero in an empty backfield. Looks like Kirtland bringing a blitz, and they do. They bring everybody. Here's Olguin trying to turn the corner across the 40 to the 45-50. He may be gone. 30, 25, 20. He's still on his feet. Finally stepped out of bounds, and there you go, Stephen. You need a spark for your team. Give it to your playmaker and let him do what he does best.
Well, and that's what I've been waiting to see all night long. You get Tanner Olguin around the end, and he gets outside. He has a lot of speed, and I have to say, Kirtland's number 14 right there, that was Keone Scott. I hope I'm saying that right. Did a good job of cutting the angle and not allowing him to get all the way into the end zone, because I there for a minute I thought he was going to be gone.
It's Dixon and Olguin, the running backs, to each side of Lucero in shotgun formation. It's going to be a fake handoff. Lucero's going to keep it himself, and he got crushed right in the lane. Steven, right behind his center. He took a shot. It's going to gain a yard, brings up 2nd down and 9 for the Tigers.
Well, it's good to see Lucero back in the game, because on that, when he went out of the game, man, he came down awkwardly on his arm. I'm glad to see that he's okay and back in there.
So the ball now marked on the 14-yard line for the Tigers. They badly need some points to stay in this game. It's a 14-0 lead for Kirtland. Here's Lucero. There's a snap, fake handoff. He's going right back up the middle now, trying to bounce it outside. It was a good read. He got tackled from behind, but a nice read by Lucero, a good gain. Stephen makes 3rd down manageable to be 3rd down and 4.
Well, it's just like you said, stick with that running game. What's working for you? I still don't like the long developing play, but that one worked out right there, is that offensive line was able to push that defensive line out to the right side and allow Lucero to have a little bit of a space to run through. So 3rd and short here. Let's see if Aztec can pick up the 1st down. They're knocking on the door. This is definitely 4-down territory for them.
Olguin in the backfield next to Lucero on the right side of him. It looks like Kirtland's bringing the blitz again. They do. Hand off Olguin, trying to find a lane, but he's going to maybe gain a yard, if even that. Nope, they're not even going to give him a yard.
He didn't. He just got back to the line of scrimmage. He tried to shoot through there quickly, but that defensive line did a good job of wrapping him up. So Aztec needs 3 yards here to get the first down, and they're on this. They're on the 7-yard line.
Yeah, 4th down and 3, and we'll see what Aztec's going to end up calling here. They better get moving quickly. They burned a ton of time in the huddle. And here we go. Lucero with Dixon lined up to the left side of him. There's a snap. It's 4th down. Pay dirt here or nothing. The ball's thrown to Olguin, and he may get in. He does. Wow. What a throw. I mean, Lucero going down. Olguin pops out down here to the bottom of the sideline, Steven. And, of course, Olguin takes care of business from there. Touchdown, Aztec.
Well, what looked like Lucero going down, I mean, that was great athleticism by Lucero right there, because he had a guy draped on his shoulder trying to take him down, and he manages to get the ball to Olguin, and that will be 6 points for the Aztec Tigers. So, man, good job by Lucero there. It looks like Aztec's going to go for 2 here.
Boy, did they need that play, Steve.
Yeah, they did.
So bad. Aztec badly needed a score there. Here comes Lucero, empty backfield. Olguin goes in motion. Jet sweep fake. Lucero getting tracked down from behind. He's got to get rid of it. He dives for the end zone, lost the handle on the ball. Let's see if he gets in.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I mean, he dove for the pylon, and the pylon is an extension of the end zone. That should have been 2-point good.
Let's see what the ref says. The white hat says
there it is.
Good. So that's your score. Put your score to 14-8, and we're going to take another quick timeout to recognize our sponsors.
Looking for quality fencing? Hornet Fence has you covered. Residential, commercial, and industrial fence, gate, and gate operator sales and service. We do it all, where we carry the largest inventory of fencing supplies in the Four Corners area. Hornet Fence, helping you secure the nest.
We believe that every child deserves the best start in life, and we're committed to providing a safe, nurturing, and fun environment where your little ones can grow, learn, and thrive. Join the Kitty Camp family today, where smiles, learning, and love are always in abundance.
American Equipment Manufacturing is a local business based in Farmington that specializes in the manufacturing of oil field equipment. Our extensive production facility allows us to provide high-quality products that meet the industry standards and industry knowledge.
Again, big thank yous to Hornet Fence, Kitty Camp, and American Equipment Manufacturing for teaming up with Desert Sports Live. Here comes a kick from Dixon. It's going to be caught right at the 20, then dropped, and then picked back up by number 6 across the 30. And that's where he's going to go down, just short. And am I feeling rain? I hope I'm not feeling rain. So, yep, there it is. It's coming down.
Well, folks, that being said, if the rain starts coming down, we're probably going to have to turn our broadcast off because we are outside and we cannot allow our equipment to get rained on. So just be aware, if we go down, we will probably not be coming back up. So
yeah, we do apologize, folks. Just so you know, if it, as Steven said, if it rains, we got 2 tables full of equipment that we're going to have to cover and get out of the rain. Having said that, we cannot reschedule this broadcast, so we will not be coming back, but we just want to give you that heads up because rain is starting to come down. Here is Kirtland Central, and they're going to rip about a 25-yard run with number 3, Dowdy. And gosh, he's been pretty electrifying for Kirtland tonight, but he's got something to say to Aztec every time he runs the football.
When he got up, Perdomo kind of pushed him down or away, and he didn't like that. And so he had something to say about it, it looked like. So here comes Kirtland on 1st and 10.
Aspa shotgun formation. Dowdy lined up to the left side of him. 3 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Here's a quick pass completed to number 17. That's Salty, but he goes nowhere. Aztec is all over that play, and it's number 3, Sims. Again, he's had a pretty dang good first half thus far defensively for the Tigers.
The one thing I don't understand is why the refs do not stop that play a little bit faster. Hey, real quick, since we got an injury timeout, let's take a look at our sponsors, or pause for our sponsors real quick.
Looking for quality fencing? Hornet Fence has you covered. Residential, commercial, and industrial fence, gate, and gate operator sales and service. We do it all, where we carry the largest inventory of fencing supplies in the Four Corners area. Hornet Fence, helping you secure the nest.
We believe that every child deserves the best start in life, and we're committed to providing a safe, nurturing, and fun environment where your little ones can grow, learn, and thrive. Join the Kitty Camp family today, where smiles, learning, and love are always in abundance.
American Equipment Manufacturing is a local business based in Farmington that specializes in the manufacturing of oil field equipment. Our extensive production facility allows us to provide high-quality products that meet the industry standards and industry knowledge.
Again, special thank you to our partners with Desert Sports Live here. It's second down. Fake handoff. Play action completed to number 18. Still on his feet. Acosta, as it was a miss, tackled. It was played properly, Stephen, by the cornerback in number 18. He just missed the tackle.
Yeah, he had him, but that's the bad part about wrapping up high. You got to get down on those legs. Now, that being said, it's easy for me to say up here. He got to him as quickly as possible and was trying to stop him from taking off on the run. But yeah, good job, as that was number 18 Acosta got away from that tackle, and they'll be third and about 5.
It's a nice read by number 18, the cornerback for Aztec. Just needs to wrap him up. Here comes Aspis, snap, handoff Dowdy, trying to find a lane. He does, cuts right back across the 40, and then gets hit out of bounds. But he's awfully close to the first down. Let's see where the officials mark him down.
Yeah, it's going to be close. I'm not sure if he got it, but it's going to be close.
I think they're going to give it to him, and they do.
They do. So nice job by Dowdy. I mean, he's such a explosive runner. He's patient, and then he explodes right when he needs to. And he works his way down the field to pick up that first down for Kirtland.
Ball's marked on the 37-yard line for the Kirtland Central Broncos, and they are moving the ball at will right now. They've lost the ball twice, fumbled it twice thus far. Here's a handoff to Dowdy. He's going to get hit immediately. Nice play by number 51, the defensive lineman for the Tigers. Steven, he was in the backfield to hit Dowdy immediately. He was able to get away from 51, but the defense cleaned up the rest.
Well, that was Xavier Wilson, and he tried to get away. Xavier still had his foot, and that was what kept him from moving and allowed the rest of his teammates to come in and make that tackle. So good job by Wilson right there to hold on to that tackle.
It's second down and 11. It's a packed house here tonight on both sides of the field. It's lovely to see. Huge crowd for Kirtland here, a huge crowd for Aztec, no joke. A lot of people showed up tonight. Love seeing this for high school football. And the band's here, and a great one at that. He's going down the field, and look at that rocket of an arm for Aspis, Steven. He made that look effortless. He threw a line drive straight throw to number 18
I think
Acosta.
Aspis just outpowered himself right there, because he threw that thing on a rope, and it just was over the head of everybody. So that will bring up a third and about 11 yards for the Kirtland Broncos. And both these teams, they go away from the run, and then this is what happens. They get in those third and long situations. So let's see what they come up with here. I wouldn't be surprised if we see one of those quick slant passes to Acosta, or maybe who was the other guy over here that. Is it Atsedy, or I don't see Atsedy out there, but
Salty is in
there
the
you
middle.
Go.
There's a snap, swing pass to the running back. Oh,
sorry.
Almost picked off by number 59, and what a play that was. Incomplete, brings up fourth down.
I just blew our ears out with my yelling in the mic, but no, I was like, I thought, oh goodness. Aspis he tried to throw it, and I mean, it wasn't a bad decision, but you don't expect that lineman to have his head turned to see where the pass is going. Usually they're just zeroed in on the receiver, but I think that was number 59. Is that who that was? Is that Shorthair? Let me make sure I get that right. Yeah, Elijah Shorthair. He had turned and actually looked to see where the ball was coming from, and
he came from the linebacker position too. So he read that all the way. It's beautiful. That was a good reason to get pumped up about it. No doubt about it. It would have been an amazing play. It's 4th down, and Kirtland's going for it. Here's Aspis. He calls for motion. It's Salty. The quarterback was not ready for it, and the center snapped it anyway, Steven, and the running back in doubt. He does the smart thing and just falls right on top of the ball. It's going to be a turnover on downs.
Well, disaster for Kirtland, as that was a 4th and long, and that's not what you want to happen in that situation. So Aztec with another turnover opportunity here. The score's 14-8. We got 4:37 left to go here in the half, and if Aztec can get that running game going, I mean, they kind of pulled some rabbits out of the hat on that last drive, with a couple of things that happened, but let's see if they can get their offense moving here.
Well, I think they've realized they need to stick with the running game. That's what's going to open up the passing game, and they're going to go straight to pass, and it's incomplete, and it should be incomplete, but you looked at the 2 receivers down here, Perdomo and Sagata, Steven, they were triple covered down here, or they had their man coverage and safety over the top, and that's what we're talking about. Aztec moved the ball running, and now here they are passing again.
Well, and Aspis got in there, and he's the one that disrupted that. He got a hand, and he hit Lucero's arm right in the mid-throw, and that's what caused that to not happen. But you're right. They're trying to throw it down the field now. Let's see. I'd say keep it in Lucero and O'Gean's hand for a while.
Absolutely. Kirtland brings the house, and Lucero did not stand a chance on that one. Again, Aztec looking to throw the football. Couldn't find anybody open down the field, and then Lucero just got the pocket collapsed completely.
Well, was that a design play? It almost looked like he was waiting for things to open up, and then he tried to take off and run, and there was just nothing there. And this defensive line, you cannot hang out back there for very long, because that defensive line is they're solid. They're going to get back there to you.
Some big boys on the front line of Kirtland Central, and they are very athletic. 3rd down and 13 for the Aztec Tigers. And again, here comes the rain, folks, so bear with us. Hopefully we can last it out, but we may not be able to. It's Lucero on the keeper, and he picks up maybe 4 yards. Yeah, they give him 4. It's going to bring up 4th down and 9, Steven, and Aztec down 14-8 here, 3:34. Punt the football with 10 yards to go on your side of the field.
Yeah, I don't.
4th.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, there was something they just waved off. I'm not sure. Or did they take the penalty? It looked like he waved. Oh.
Holy moly, that was my eardrums. And that, because he did wave it off. So he does, and it brings up 4th down and 10. And let's see if Aztec punts the football. There's no way they go for it on 4th down.
I wouldn't.
No way. Not from here.
Not when you're only down 14-8 and you got 3:30 left in the first half here. I would imagine they're going to punt that. And yeah, they are. They got Dixon out there, so.
Well, the rain is a consistent stream right now, folks, so bear with us. We'll let you know by halftime what that's going to look like. So right now we're toughening it out. Here's Dixon, handles it beautifully as it was a bad snap, was able to get the punt off, and it's going to roll past the 20 to the 21.
Touch it down.
Yep.
That's it took a Aztec Tiger bounce. It's on the 19-yard line of Kirtland, so they'll start their drive on their own end of the field here. And it's other than that first half, it's been a back and forth game. I mean, you take away that botched punt, and this is an 8-7 game. But Kirtland took advantage of it, and they put another 7 points up on the board. So you got a 14-8 game, 3:21 left here in the first half, and we knew that this game between these two teams was gonna. We were kind of prepared for this.
Yeah, and I think both both of Aztec and Kirtland know where they're at within this game. It's in the reach of both of these teams, 14-8. But, man, you got to go in at halftime and say, guys, we got to hold on to the darn football. Like, we can't keep, turning the ball over on both sides. That goes for Kirtland and Aztec. Here's Aspis looking to throw the football, and he leveled it right down the middle of the seam to number 11, Molnix. He was open, threw it behind him, though. Incomplete, brings up 2nd down and 10.
Well, and I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's just, Aspis just has an arm, and he gunned that thing down the field, and it was just too much for his receiver. He might have to figure out how to take a little bit off of that, because he's got a strong arm. And what I'm saying is he's a good quarterback. He can throw the ball.
Absolutely, he can let it rip. Here's Aspis. Looking over the defense, Dowdy lined up to the left side of him, handoff right up the middle. Nice job by the defensive lineman and number 72 for the Tigers right there, Steven. Dowdy's not easy to bring down.
That was Harvey Blackwater, and what I'm liking seeing from these defensive linemen for Aztec is they're getting on that ankle and they're holding on. They're not letting him go. They're waiting until that play is called dead. And we're going to take a quick timeout to recognize our sponsors.
Looking for quality fencing? Hornet Fence has you covered. Residential, commercial, and industrial fence, gate, and gate operator sales and service. We do it all, where we carry the largest inventory of fencing supplies in the Four Corners area. Hornet Fence, helping you secure the nest.
We believe that every child deserves the best start in life, and we're committed to providing a safe, nurturing, and fun environment where your little ones can grow, learn, and thrive. Join the Kitty Camp family today, where smiles, learning, and love are always in abundance.
American Equipment Manufacturing is a local business based in Farmington that specializes in the manufacturing of oil field equipment. Our extensive production facility allows us to provide high-quality products that meet the industry standards and industry knowledge.
We cannot thank our partners enough in Hornet Fence, Four Roses T-shirts, American Equipment Manufacturing, and Kitty Camp. Folks, again, bear with us. It is raining, and the rain has not gone away. If it sticks around, we're going to have to shut things down, but we're going to try to bear with you as long as we can. Aspis, that was the right play call, Stephen. Number 3, that's the running back in Dowdy, just streaming right up the seam in the middle of the field, wide open. Aspis just couldn't hit him.
Well, I mean, if I'm Aztec, I'm feeling pretty fortunate right now, because if Dowdy it didn't look like he saw the ball. Like he wasn't ready, right?
He wasn't. He didn't look for it. It's the problem.
If he turns and looks for that's going to be a lot of yardage or into the end zone.
Yeah, I mean, he is gone if he catches that. It is O'Gean to return the kick, and he can put Aztec in some beautiful field position. This young man is electrifying with the ball in his hands. Here's the snap. It's low but handled. Oh, it's going to be a fake punt, and he's got the first down for sure. He's knocked out of bounds, and he'll pick up the first down for Kirtland Central.
Well, Acosta, I mean, if you're going to have anybody do that, that's the guy right there. That kid is fast, and, I mean, he wasn't even challenged till he was past the first down marker. So nice fake punt there for Kirtland. Aztec was not ready at all for that one.
Well, Stephen, we've been talking a lot about Lucero and O'Gean. We haven't talked enough about number 18 and Acosta, because he is electrifying himself.
There's our boy Ben O'Gean, says, you guys are sounding great. Well, we were hoping you'd come up here and see us, Ben. I'm sure you're sitting over there on the other side watching the game, but we love our guy Ben. He got to call the Navajo prep game with us last week, and we had a lot of fun.
Yeah, our play-by-play guy for wrestling, as we got a wrestling crew coming up to you this year. We'll be doing the Clash at the Coliseum coming up in January. Here is Aspis with first down. Looking to throw the football off of play action. It's completed to number 18, Acosta. Nice job by the cornerback for the Tigers, and number 18 come up and make the hit.
As Jerome Vigil right there to meet Acosta as he makes the catch, and that's what you got to do with Acosta, because you give him any kind of space, and good luck trying to get a hold of him because he is quick.
You know, I like how Vihil's been playing cornerback for the Tigers tonight. Very aggressive. I like that style of play. Fake handoff on the play action. It's a quick pass to Salty across the 50. He's got the first down and a ton more. It's going to be a first down for Kirtland Central. They'll move across the 50 all the way down to the 43-yard line.
Well, Kirtland, these guys, when they catch the ball or they run the ball, they're saying, you're going to have to tackle me because I am not going down without a fight. And you see it every time one of them gets the ball in their hands. Aztec's just going to have to wrap up, bring them to the ground, and not let them keep running down the field.
Well, they've got 2 minutes and 2 seconds to go, do the Kirtland Central Broncos, as they lead this game 14-8 before halftime. Aztec brings the blitz. It's picked up by Kirtland, throws it into double coverage. Safety help over the top for the Tigers, and they pinch the lane open for Acosta. Great job defensively for the Tigers, Steven. They're playing really well tonight, are the Tigers defense.
Yeah, they are, because, I mean, Aspis is throwing that ball like that was a good pass to where only his receiver could get it. It was in double coverage, but it ended up going out of bounds. It fell out. It was safe for Aztec because their defense did such a good job of coverage right there.
Well, Aspis in the backfield. He's got Dowdy moving around. 3 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Safety help to both sides of the field. Here's Aspis in the quick pass. Again, Vihil with a beautifully played ball on the quick slant, Steven, to number 18, Acosta. Great job.
Perfectly timed. I mean, he hit him right as the ball got there, got his hand in there, swiped it, and was able to knock the ball away. So good job once again by Vihil. Jerome Vihil, like you said, he's doing a great job, and he's having to do that against Acosta, who is quick and not easy to cover.
Well, we've seen him break a number of tackles tonight, so great job by Vihil on that open field tackle. Here is Acosta, Aspis with a 5-step drop. He's throwing down the field, and that ball was thrown behind him, incomplete. And he was able to get separated from Olguin, but the ball was just thrown behind him, and you can see Molnix was not happy with that throw. So
I think he thought he got pass. He was wanting pass interference is what he was wanting. He felt like he got hit. But I'll tell you what, that was probably almost better that it got thrown behind him, because Tanner Olguin was right in front of him. If he throws that in front of Molnix, Tanner might have had an opportunity to intercept that thing.
Bell and Kirtland missing all sorts of players onto the field so they can snap the ball. Deep to return the kick is Olguin with 1:44 left to go in the second quarter. And that's going to be possibly delay a game against Kirtland, who just could not seem to get enough players out on the field, couldn't get lined up. And they'll get hit.
That's got to be frustrating if you're the Kirtland coach.
No doubt.
I mean, you know where you're supposed to be and what happens whenever it's time to punt. And I mean, unless they've got somebody that was injured and they're trying to get somebody else on there, I don't know, but you do not want that penalty.
Well, let's see if Aztec stays tight, make sure he doesn't fake the punt, and that's exactly what Acosta does. Then he finally punts it away, but not a very good punt. I mean, maybe give that, 28-yard net? That's
going to be a holding call right there. You saw the block that happened right in front of Acosta when he went to punt the ball, and I think it might have been short hair. He got brought down to the ground, so there's a flag down on the field.
Well, I'd make him re-punt it, Steven, because the flag is at the 41. They're going to move them all the way back 10 more yards, so it's going to move it to close to the 30.
Well, and I almost feel it now at this point watching Acosta. Like, I feel like they give him the ability to make that call. If you're back there and you see a lane start running, and then if you don't have it, then punt the ball because he's so fast. If he has it, they're going to allow. Oh, are they? Or was that against Aztec? I didn't see what the call was, but man, it looks like it went. Or did they just decline the penalty? Not sure what happened.
I have no idea because the official didn't even give us the play call of what happened. I wasn't
watching to see.
No, I was trying to figure out what they were calling because the official never gave us the official call. It's a handoff to Olguin, and that play was scrapped from the beginning as Olguin's probably going to lose a yard, maybe 2. He does. Brings up 2nd down and 12 for the Tigers. So Aztec with 1:13 left here in this first half. They trail Kirtland 14-8. And here comes the Tigers. It's Lucero, shotgun formation. Dixon goes into motion now. He'll set in the slot. Olguin in the backfield with Lucero. There's a snap. It's going to be a fake handoff, and Lucero's going to keep it himself, trying to turn the corner. Fumbled the ball. And I don't know if, Kirtland did not recover it, so it's going to stay with Aztec. But, yeah, Lucero fumbled the ball again. But benefit to the Tigers, the ball got kicked out of bounds.
Well, the turf monster got him. If he breaks that tackle right there, he's got nothing but green in front of him. And Kirtland should feel fortunate that he kind of tripped up right there on that run. So it's going to be 3rd and about 8 yards.
Yeah, you can't advance that fumble forward, so it goes back to where you landed. And there's 40 seconds on the clock before we get to halftime. Here in a cold, windy, rainy night in Kirtland, New Mexico on a Friday night. It's Olguin in the backfield, solo, direct snap. He's just going to try to find his own lane, and he does a good job of that. Has a first down, still on his feet across the 40-yard line, right to the 42, maybe to the 43. Beautiful.
I really like that play call, and I'm not sure that the clocks didn't start, or I don't know what happened there. Did it start, Corey?
Well, it did start, but it stopped for the first down.
Well, I didn't know. It looks like Aztec called a timeout. I looked up and the clock wasn't moving. I just assumed it would be running, but 21 seconds left. I like that play call. Snap it straight to Tanner and let him just find a lane, and that's what he does. When you put the ball in his hands, he will find a lane. If you can't wrap him up quick, he's going to find his way around the field.
What's so tough to bring him down, though, is not only is he very, very shifty, but he can turn it on. He can turn the Jets on in a hurry. And again, folks, the rain is coming down right now, so let's hope it stays away somewhat for us, but we'll keep you in touch of whether we're going to have to call it quits or keep this running. But we're trying to hang in there for you folks. So
right now we're not really in the danger zone yet, but if it starts coming down good, we're going to have to wrap everything up and get it out of here.
So it's Olguin again in the backfield. First down and 10 as the ball's marked on the 46-yard line. Dixon in motion. There's a fake handoff. Olguin will roll out to the far side. He's going to pass the ball wide open to the 35-30, right across the 25 to the 20. And that ball went to Lucero. And he needs to kind of take a deep breath there before he draws a 15-yard flag.
Wow, he was wide open. They did not account for him at all. And Kirtland's lucky that Tanner didn't get a good throw on that because Lucero had to wait for the ball to get to him. And let's take a quick timeout here to recognize our sponsors.
Looking for quality fencing? Hornet Fence has you covered. Residential, commercial, and industrial fence, gate, and gate operator sales and service. We do it all, where we carry the largest inventory of fencing supplies in the Four Corners area. Hornet Fence, helping you secure the nest.
We believe that every child deserves the best start in life, and we're committed to providing a safe, nurturing, and fun environment where your little ones can grow, learn, and thrive. Join the Kitty Camp family today, where smiles, learning, and love are always in abundance.
American equipment manufacturing is a...
All right. right, it's 1st down and 10 for the Aztec Tigers. With 10 seconds left to go, they're going to have to throw the football, no doubt about it. And Kirtland knows it. There's a snap, fake handoff. It's going to be play action, throws it into the corner of the end zone. Perdomo just stopped running his pattern. Oh, now we're going to get a penalty against the Tigers.
What did he do?
Well, he pushed off the face mask of the Kirtland Central Bronco player, and Perdomo's going to get Aztec pop for 15 yards. So Aztec, if you wanted to try to kick the ball, Steven, well, that just waved bye-bye by that 15-yarder for the Aztec Tigers.
I know, and they possibly could have, because they've got Ferguson, and I'm sure he's got a good leg. I don't know if he's here tonight, but he's one of the soccer players that came over to help kick for the football team. And
well, and I mean, you know, if that was a shove to the helmet, he also could be looked at to be ejected from the game.
It's just like that's
just not a smart play
you gotta
at all.
Discipline.
That just was not smart at all.
And the fortunate thing for Aztec is they will receive the ball in the second half, but man, you really wanted this opportunity. I mean, you got to get the ball. The ball has to be in the hands of Lucero or O'Gean right here, if you're asking me.
Yeah, they're just going to kind of really run out the rest of the time in this game here is what they need to do, and get into the locker room. They're going to throw the football down the field. Double coverage.
Oh, that was pass
interference, no doubt about it, as O'Gean got hit before he could even touch the ball, but no flag. And that'll end the first half, Stephen. 14-8 is the lead for the Kirtland Central Broncos. Folks, we're going to cover this equipment up here during halftime because the rain is still coming down. And we'll be back. It's a 20-minute halftime, folks, as it's senior night here in Kirtland Central. So 20-minute halftime. We're going to take an extended time here for ourselves, probably 12 to 13 minutes.
We'll leave our mics on so you guys can hear the halftime show, but we probably will not be on the air. We're gonna take a quick second to recognize our sponsors, then we'll come back with our mics on, and you guys will just get to listen to the announcers.
It's a 14-8 lead for Kirtland Central over Aztec here at halftime in Kirtland, New Mexico.
Looking for quality fencing? Hornet Fence has you covered. Residential, commercial, and industrial fence, gate, and gate operator sales and service. We do it all, where we carry the largest inventory of fencing supplies in the Four Corners area.
Best start in life, and we're committed to providing a safe, nurturing, and fun environment where your little ones can grow, learn, and thrive. Join the Kitty Camp family today, where smiles, learning, and love are always in abundance.
American Equipment Manufacturing is a local business based in Farmington that specializes in the manufacturing of oil field equipment. Our extensive production facility allows us to provide high-quality products that meet the industry standards and industry knowledge.
Cover that. What do you think? Like that?
Jordan Miller. Get you guys' attention.
High school movie. Solidifying my trace to cut back to the school by speaking by own lesson we have learned. Basis by own choice. What advice is given to your future workers and impact. We have Sarah Ibbotson, accompanied by Deborah Decker and Travis. Walking with Sarah Knight and Deborah Decker and her mother. Each were planned after graduation, hopefully getting to college, and maybe productive. Great high school memories, late practices with the band. High school year, goes to track. See if I have anything. Take a chance. Next we have Marcus Myers.
Is that blanket right there? That long blanket. Is it down there? It's an Indian design. It's a lawn blanket. No, Mom. Huh? No. Shay, look for your mom's lawn blanket. It's a lawn blanket. The one she puts on grass.
Next is Liliana Navajo.
It's a lawn blanket and a square, big square bag. Will this work, guys? Hello? It's a lawn blanket. To cover that?
Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
it's water resistant, so.
Thank you kindly. Yeah, I was walking up to this city brand new.
Are we standing? Bad seniors. That was your assistant senior band. Thank you. Now we have our cheerleaders. Management Technology Honor Society as part of Shield USA. Shield is a company provided by our friends Jared and Sarah Paul. USA is a what is one lesson learned? Surround yourself with positive peers. Good advice. And what advice you see with leading, please? May your angels respect you, serve with a blessing, angels protect you, and heaven accept you. Once again, please. Hello. You and Evelyn? Next is Gloriana Gutierrez. Qualified for state powerlifting. That's one thing I left out for state level powerlifting. One lesson learned is you still have the time and don't overload yourself because it turns out you actually don't have advice would say you need to stay in the present moment and take advantage of every opportunity. Next we have Destiny with Angie. Destiny are for the safety or related to safety. Currently, she's finishing her prerequisites at San Juan College. Trying to get into the nursing program. That's her future plans. Her favorite high school memory is when her friends and her nicknames at Whataburger because the cashier misheard their name. One lesson that she's learned in high school years, she says, I've learned that every effort counts, even if it seems small. One advice she gives the future Broncos and the Saxon would be, don't wait for the perfect moment. Start working towards your goals now and remember to have fun along the way. Thank you, Destiny. Yes. Member of the National Honor Society and dual enrolled student. Parents of Kaden include Hope Garnanez tonight, where she's siding with Hope Garnanez and her Chase grandpa, Anthony Garnanez. Future plans are to attend Oklahoma University. Favorite high school memory. I wish I could read that all the way. Something with your friends. I'm sorry. One lesson that she learned during high school years. Better late than never, but never late is better. One advice to give the future Broncos would be enjoy every moment like it's your last, and remember, when a good thing goes bad, the world. It's just the end of a world. Thank you so much. Next we have Samantha Baker. Thanks for David and Heather Baker. Her teacher after graduating is pursuing a career in Kirtland High School. Her favorite high school memory was placing top 5 in the state. Every moment. And the advice that you read for future Broncos and other classes, don't let fear get in the way of greatness. Once again, next we have Ileana Lopez and Ileana Lopez. Walking tonight is that student with the Lopez. And her siblings, Esther and Shirley Lopez. Plans after graduation would be to attend Weber State University to be an ultrasound technician. Favorite high school memory, she of them. One lesson that she learned during her high school years, she said, never listen to the haters. One advice she gives the future Broncos would be, enjoy the moments now. They won't last forever. Don't ever be scared to try new things. You will only be this young once. Thank you, everyone. Next we have Melissa Toscano. Parents of Melissa and Melissa Toscano. And Melissa Toscano. Future plans after graduation. She gets her bachelor's RN. Favorite high school group? Memory would be having fun with her friends. One lesson that she learned during high school years would be that everything happens for a reason. You will learn from it. One advice she gives the future Broncos would be to never give up, no matter if it gets hard. Thank you, Melissa. Got this shout out to our Kirtland cheerleaders. Let them hear it one more time. Next, we're getting
Looking for quality fencing? Hornet Fence has you covered. Residential, commercial, and industrial fence, gate, and gate operator sales and service. We do it all, where we carry the largest inventory of fencing supplies in the Four Corners area. Hornet Fence, helping you secure the nest.
We believe that every child deserves the best start in life, and we're committed to providing a safe, nurturing, and fun environment where your little ones can grow, learn, and thrive. Join the Kitty Camp family today, where smiles, learning, and love are always in abundance.
American Equipment Manufacturing is a local business based in Farmington that specializes in the manufacturing of oil field equipment. Our extensive production facility allows us to provide high-quality products that meet the industry standards and industry knowledge.
Well, we couldn't be more thankful than what we are now for our partners and our partnership with Hornet Fence, Travis and company over there. Check them out, guys. Looking for any type of fence, gates that open and close, anything like that for your residential or your commercial
secure the
business.
nest.
That's right. Get on over there. Give them a call. They're a local-owned business with Travis and his crew over there at Hornet Fence. And, of course, Kitty Camp with 3 locations in Aztec, 4 in Farmington. Kitty Camp, Renee Hutchins and team over there. Don't forget, free health care starting in November. And Kitty Camp can help you out with that exact situation. And I'd like to thank American Equipment Manufacturing, teaming up with Desert Sports Live. Huge fans of the Yaffle Championships that we are going to be doing next Saturday. We'll bring to you from Bayfield.
That's right. We will be in Bayfield next week. And folks, real quick, I want to apologize. We know that you just saw our sponsor screen up on the screen if you were trying to watch the halftime show. I want to apologize because we had to cover everything up. Like, we had blankets over the top of all of our equipment, and a button got hit that we didn't notice because we couldn't see our TVs. We were just trying to cover everything up from the rain, so we apologize for that. But fortunately, it seems like the rain has stopped for the time being, and I think we're gonna be good to go as we get ready to start this second half. Albert, I think that both these teams, they had good moments and they had bad moments. I mean, it's just kind of been a back and forth, but there's been a lot of turnovers. The Broncos were able to capitalize on that punt, that botched punt, but neither team has really been able to really capitalize on their turnovers.
Well, they keep going away from what's giving them success. Kirtland running the football, then throwing the ball. Same with Aztec. Run the football, throw the ball. It's just been the other way around for both these teams. They've both been throwing the football a ton and just going away from what makes them so successful. Let's see if they get that figured out. Onside kick, the ball's loose, and Kirtland recovered it. So it's going to be the 4th turnover of the game for the Aztec Tigers. And they're going to lose the ball, and it's going to be 1st down and 10, Kirtland.
Yeah, when you're in that position, get out of the way and let the ball go, and hopefully it goes out of bounds or one of your guys behind you gets it. But when you hit it like that, it allows the special teams to get down the field and get to it. But here we go. Kirtland gets the ball right back here to start this second half. And Aztec once and again in a defensive position.
1st down and 10 from the 45 on Aztec's side of the field for Kirtland Central. They've got Aspis in the backfield, 3-step drop, looking to pass the ball, throws it downfield, split the defenders, a beautiful throw, and Perdomo was just not able to get over there quick enough to knock the ball away, and it's going to be a 1st down and more. Stephen, I think they picked up close to 20 yards.
Is that Salty, or is it Salty?
It was 17, yeah, Salty.
Yeah, nice catch as Aspis, and you saw Aspis took a little bit off of it that time. He didn't throw it on a rope. He kind of got it there, and it was a great looking pass. Salty makes a nice catch, and Kirtland on the move already.
Yeah, did a great job splitting the defenders. It's Aspis in the empty backfield. Receivers all over the place for Kirtland. It's going to be a quarterback keeper right up the middle, and the offensive line did a great job clearing the defenders out of there, Steven, and goodness, Aspis picked up. I'm waiting for them to stop marking it off. 16 yards and another Kirtland Central first down, and it should be 1st and goal from the 10.
Well, it was a design play. It was supposed to be a delayed run, but he saw the opening right away and just took it. He didn't stand back there and fake a pass. He just took off and picked up 16 yards.
Well, and the defense has held really well today, Steven. They have done a great job of stopping this Kirtland offense. The score's 14-8. Kirtland with the lead. We're in the 3rd quarter. Here's Aspis, another keeper, and he's got a beautiful lane to run through. You just can't leave a lane that wide open for him, Steven, and it's a touchdown, Kirtland Central.
Well, Kirtland just comes back in the game, gets the onside kick, and Aztec had no answer on the defensive side as Aspis just takes charge and moves the ball down the field. And I have to say that offensive line made it happen for him as they just opened up some big running holes for him to get through. And that will make the score 20-8 as there is 10:44 left on the clock. And I missed a shout out here as the Ogeen Raiders says, let's go Tanner, and great job, Jake Cameraman.
That might be their pop-up. Sending that in. There's a kick, and man, that kid has got a rocket for an arm.
Uh-oh, we got some action down on the field.
And again.
Oh, here we go.
Well, that one's the second one for, I believe, the player that's in Aztec, for Aztec.
Gosh. Yep, here we go. This is not good.
Yep, all over the field. And you got players leaving the bench. They're supposed to be ejected because of that.
Well, you have Jayton Sims. Somebody came in and just tackled him to the ground, and now he is hurt. And I don't even know how this is going to be situated. Who knows? But he got clobbered as he was kind of pushing another guy, and then somebody came in. He came in and just clobbered him. Yeah, it's gotten pretty chippy down there, and now the refs are going to have to take control.
I mean, it's just unnecessary going on out there on the field. I mean, give me a break. You know, these kids are playing hard, and you get the bad behavior of one player that trickles down to the rest of them. You have all the players that leave the field. I'm telling you now, Steven, the officials may have to write a report into the state, and although the state may come back and look at the film and see how many kids ran off the bench onto the field, and they may be ejected for next week's game. I mean, I'm just throwing a hypothetical out there on both of these teams, and you are not allowed to leave the bench in any way, shape, or form. And Aztec's player gets up under his own power, but that was just a terrible sight to see on the field just now between these two teams. Terrible sight to see.
Well, see, that's where it started right there. I'm watching it on the replay, and that was Perdomo that started that, I think, and then somebody, I don't know what's going to happen. We can't see it. Well, I didn't see it on our, well, let me see here. Yeah, you're going to see it right here.
That just can't happen.
Yeah.
I mean, you just have to have a better head on your shoulders. The behavior going on during a game that you are desperately needing to win. I mean, desperately needing to win here.
Yeah, it's going to take a minute to get this all sorted out. Who knows what's going to happen? We're waiting on the refs. I saw you had the athletic director for Kirtland. He called all the players over and he had a chat with them. So, I'm with you. It's just unnecessary. It's unfortunate, and it was getting chippy in the first half. And as a ref, when you start seeing that stuff, you got to kind of try to shut that down. And it just got out of hand right there. So we're just sitting here watching what's going on. You got Coach Conley out there talking to the refs, trying to get it all sorted out.
Well, let's take it back to our partners.
Yeah, let's take a quick break here as we're waiting.
Looking for quality fencing? Hornet Fence has you covered. Residential, commercial, and industrial fence, gate, and gate operator sales and service. We do it all, where we carry the largest inventory of fencing supplies in the Four Corners area. Hornet Fence, helping you secure the nest.
We believe that every child deserves the best start in life, and we're committed to providing a safe, nurturing, and fun environment where your little ones can grow, learn, and thrive. Join the Kitty Camp family today, where smiles, learning, and love are always in abundance.
American Equipment Manufacturing is a local business based in Farmington that specializes in the manufacturing of oil field equipment. Our extensive production facility allows us to provide high-quality products that meet the industry standards and industry knowledge.
All right, well, we're back, and we still don't have any definitive answers here as the refs are still chatting. Now you got Kirtland's coach out there chatting, and of course we went back and looked at some stuff, and we think we know what would be happening just based off of the rules, but I don't want to make any statements.
It's just heartbreaking to see that happen on the field. Unsportsmanlike against Kirtland, unsportsmanlike against Aztec. They're not ejecting any of the kids out of this game.
Well, that they should feel fortunate for that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because there was a kid that came off the bench, tackled an Aztec player, and I don't know, let's see what's happening. Oh, maybe they are ejecting. I don't know. We'll see what happens here.
Yeah, we'll just have to wait and see what the situation is, because it's not like they're going to call up here and tell us what's happened. But, yeah, I mean, it was just terrible behavior. I mean, either which way you want to slice it, or whose fault it was or whatnot, it was just terrible to see that even happen. So we're going to try to move on. We're going to try to move forward. I don't know if anybody got ejected or not, but we're going to get set to go because Kirtland now leads this game 21-8. Steven, if you're going to look at anything that matters, that's what matters.
Yep.
That score on the board right there. So,
and after all of that, they still got to come out and play. So 10:44 left here to go in the third quarter. Scoreboard still shows first quarter.
It sure does. I'm not sure they know how to change it.
Somebody came and told us that it was showing first quarter, but we do not have control over that. We have it correct. Our Corey, our clock guy, he makes sure and that everything's running correctly. So yeah, I think they do have an ejected player here for Kirtland, and that's the one I thought came off the bench, but we'll have to go back and look at it.
There's a pooch kick. It's a live ball. Aztec needs to get on it. And goes out of bounds.
Ooh, that was dangerous by Brody right there, but he let it go.
That sure was. And Aztec.
We got more stuff happening. Now now Kirtland's gonna get a penalty because Aspis was out there talking. They're gonna have to control themselves. I mean, yeah, if you're Aspis, I don't know why you'd put yourself in a position for anything to happen, because they need you on the field. That's probably going to be a personal foul penalty, probably 15 yards, or heck, I don't know.
I'm pretty speechless right now, to be honest with you.
It's hard to even.
I'm just trying to gather myself so I don't say something I'm going to regret later.
Yeah.
And let's hope to get back to football. I start feeling raindrops again.
Jeez.
So bear with us, folks, as we're trying to stick this out here for you all in the rain. But we've got...
Is that a false start?
That is unsportsmanlike against Kirtland. So 2 penalties. So that could equal up to close to 20 yards. As one was a dead ball foul and the other one was a live ball foul. So it should be 20 yards marked off for Kirtland Central. It should be first down and 10 for the Tigers from the 45, going off of where the umpire's standing. So we'll see, folks. I mean, it's been wild, and we haven't even gotten, 2 minutes run? We haven't even got a full 2 minutes run off the clock since halftime, and we've already had this going on right now. So here we go. the Aztecs going to have first down and 10 from the 50, so they only gave them one of the two penalties. They should have received both of them. They only gave them one. I don't know why the officials did that, but that's what they did. Should be 20 yards instead of 15 because there was two penalties, and you don't decline the first one. They both go against the defense. Double reverse. Here's Olguin across the 50. Got a flag coming flying in, and usually when that flag comes flying in, it's in the realm of a hold or a block in the back. And we're going to have to find our covers and stuff, Steven, because that rain is really starting to come down. A nice lady in the stands gave us a waterproof blanket, but unfortunately it doesn't help us to broadcast, but it does help us to cover our stuff. So
like we were going to be safe there for a minute, but
yeah, we might have. I thought we were going to get out of it, but
sorry, I need to pay attention. It's going to be holding
against the Aztec Tigers. Oh, personal foul, face mask. So
offsetting. Yeah, I was wondering if Tanner got a face mask right there, but it was offsetting penalties, so it'll be 1st and 10 again for the Aztec Tigers.
Ball still on the 50-yard line. Lucero in the backfield. Olguin, the running back, lined up to the right side of him. Single coverage down to the near side, though. No safety help, and they're going to say false start. So the wide receiver to the near side to us took off early, and the official popped him for that. So instead of 1st down and 10, it'll be 1st and 15. Ball will be moved to the 45-yard line. So 21-8 your score. Kirtland with the lead. 10:34 on the clock. And again, that clock just does not want to keep going. And I mean, what's crazy, Steven? We just hit 2 hours in this football game, and we haven't even got to the 4th quarter yet.
There's a lot going on.
2-hour game already, and we're not even down a full 2 minutes to start the second half. Here's Lucero with a 5-step drop. He's got a ton of pressure on him. He's going to tuck and run, look for somewhere to go. He's going to cross the 50 to the 45s where he finally got tripped up, but a nice run made something out of nothing.
Well, Perdomo got way down the field, and Lucero thought about it, but he pulled it back and just took off to the left side. Probably the best decision. It kind of, all that time he had back there, opened the field up a little bit and gave him some running room. Corey, our production guy, just let us know that the clock did not start on that play. So I guess we're just going to add some time to this. Let's see if the refs noticed or what they're
telling somebody to leave the field. I'm not sure what's going on.
Might be an equipment thing or something.
Could very well be, yep. So they're going to have to run number 59 off the field, run somebody back into the field to take over for them.
Or maybe there's blood or something. Usually when they get them off the field like that, it's just an issue like that or something. I don't know.
Well, I think you're probably pretty close to being right there, Steven. It's something to do with the equipment for sure.
He took his helmet off like he's trying to get something done with it or something.
2nd down and 4 for the Aztec Tigers. Lucero calling for the football. There's a snap. He's going to roll out to the far side, but he's got a ton of pressure. Cuts back up to the middle of the field. Goes airborne, picks up the 1st down, and then more. That'll move the chains, and it'll put Aztec down around the 33-yard line, possibly the 34. Yep, and that's where they're going to put it, 34.
Well, Tanner was a great decoy right there because they all keyed. I don't know if you saw the linebacker. You saw that everybody moved out to try to get in front of Tanner to not let him get outside, and Lucero just saw a huge lane and took off, and that was the right decision on that play right there.
And he just took off like a jet as soon as he planted his right foot. It's empty backfield. It is Olguin now, and he's going to just try to find a lane. And he's moving around left and right, folks, and bear with us because the rain is really coming down now. So,
oh, is that what it is? They're saying the clock on the scoreboard is broken, so I was wondering why they hadn't. It looks like they're just changing it. Am I right, Corey? They're just changing it after each play or something because we're trying to keep our clock running according to what should be happening, but it doesn't seem to be. It's not. Their clock isn't working. Let's just say that. So hopefully with Corey's great paying attention skills.
Well, we're going to try to cover our equipment best we can. Hang in here for as long as we can with you folks. It's a fumble picked up by Lucero across the 35 to the 30. He may get it into the end zone to the 10. Stutter step. Got knocked out of bounds short of the end zone. A touchdown saving tackle by number 3 in Dowdy. They're going to move the ball back quite far up the field, and it's going to be a hold against the Tigers.
No, because that was a great job by Lucero. After the fumble, he just picked it up, took off with it, but that's going to come all the way back. So that negated a great play by Lucero.
And I mean, that was a big time play for the Tigers, and that is a killer right there, Steven. Well, put him down, first down and goal is now going to put him back second down. And 22 to go for the Tigers. And actually, that's a spot foul, so it's going to be even further.
Well, it's like one step forward, 3 steps back for the Aztec Tigers right now. You know, they have some progress, and then, man, they just shoot themselves in the foot there with that holding penalty. And so what is that? It's like 2nd and 20 something. I don't even know what that is.
Second and 22.
Yeah.
So it's Lucero in the backfield by himself, empty backfield. 3 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Lucero, look over the defense. Looks like they're going to bring the heat. Let's see if they blitz. O'Gean in motion. There's a snap. Going to roll Lucero out, throw it up. Single coverage, should be intercepted, and it is. I mean, he just ran right underneath that, and no, it's the speedster, number 18, Acosta. He is tough to bring down, but he's going to get brought down. And that wasn't thrown anywhere near for Perdomo to come and turn around and catch that ball. It was thrown probably 3 yards behind him, and that was an easy step in front of it. Actually, that was number 10 on the interception for Kirtland.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. Is it wasn't. He just did not throw it far enough, and it was just an easy interception. And unfortunately, Perdomo didn't make any attempt to try to come back and help make the tackle, and he was able to run it quite a ways back.
That's first down and 10. It's the 5th turnover for the Aztec Tigers in this game. Kirtland leads this game 21-8. We apologize. We're not too sure what the time is because the clock is busted. So bear with us. We do know it's under 9 minutes, and it's a fake handoff by Aspis, but he's going to get hit immediately as soon as he faked the handoff, and that's going to be a loss of maybe 3, possibly 4. And another Aztec Tiger down on the field.
Is that Brody? Let's see. He's getting up.
Yep, it was Brody. He got up slowly, but was able to walk off the field under his own strength.
Well, I mean, that's a good job by Brody. He's the one that got back there and kind of disrupted that whole mess that was going on back there in the backfield, and comes up. He's not limping really or anything. I don't know what happened there.
Well, and you got to remember he is coming back from an ankle injury as well, pretty severe ankle injury. So let's hope he didn't
aggravate that.
Re-aggravated, exactly. It's Aspis in the backfield. He's got Dowdy light up to the right side of him. 3 receivers to the far side. Here's Aspis. Swing pass to Dowdy. It's a one-on-one play with him, between him and number 25. And Aztecs defense wins that battle, as it's going to be a short gain to Dowdy. And excellent coverage by the Aztec Tigers.
Well, that was number 25, Jude Winters, for the Aztec Tigers. That was a great job because they sent all the receivers out. It looked like he was going to go down the field, and he throws it out here to this wide open. There's a lot of space out here in the flat, and Jude Winters did not get fooled, stayed with his man, and was able to make the tackle. So it was just some good defense right there by Aztec. That's going to bring up a 3rd and long. It looks like about 17.
Well, here comes Kirtland, 3rd down and 18. Here comes a blitz from the Tigers. Aspis roll out to the far side. He was able to get away from the defender, and he's going to pick up a big-time gain, Steven. Still not to the first down, but if they're going to go for it on fourth down, it makes it a heck of a lot more manageable now.
Yeah, it's going to be a 4th down and 5. And Coach Conley, he's talking to Tristan. Tristan Howells had a bead on Aspis coming out of there, but you're asking a freshman to go up against, I believe Aspis is a senior, and he is an outstanding athlete, and he put on a nice juke. I mean, that would have probably been hard for anybody going up against that whenever Aspis is in the open field, but this puts Kirtland in a 4th and manageable here. So let's see. I mean, this is a big play for both these teams right now at this point in the game.
Well, somebody from Aztec's defense needs to come up with a big play because they're down 21-8. And Kirtland with all the momentum. It's Aspis. He'll run it out of bounds for the first down. And that'll move the chains for the Kirtland Central Broncos. Put the ball for Kirtland at the 38-yard line. First down at 10.
Well, I mean, that's tough. You had great coverage down the field. He had nobody to throw to. But once he got outside, he had a lot of space because everybody's cleared out. And Aztec just unable to come up with the 4th down stop. So that'll bring up 1st and 10 on the Tigers' 38-yard line.
Aztec running a 3-2 defense right now. They're only rushing 5. There's the pass down the field. It is caught. What a catch by number 18, Acosta. And that is a huge touchdown for the Kirtland Central Broncos. 37-yard touchdown pass from Aspis to Acosta.
Well, I'll tell you what, Walters had great coverage. That was just Acosta's athleticism and just ability to just focus on that ball and make that catch because he had Walters in his face. I don't know how you would ask Walters to cover that any better than he did. Just a great play, great throw by Aspis, and that puts another 6 points up on the board.
Well, and great concentration.
Yes.
Great concentration and that's Acosta's 2nd touchdown of the game, Steven. And boy, he has been really the go-to guy. Him and Dowdy. You would think that Kirtland would use Aspis's legs more than what they have, and they have, and he's done a great job of tucking the football and running when he sees a lane in front of him. But man, the game that really Dowdy and Acostas is playing for Kirtland, that's been the difference. There's a snap, the hold, the kick is up, it's good, and Kirtland extends their lead now 28-8 over the Aztec Tigers.
Yeah, it was just great athleticism on this Kirtland team as they're coming up with some plays for their team. Acosta, I mean, like you said, it's been the Acosta show tonight. He's done a lot for Kirtland, and he's been a big player. And like I said, Aspis, in that first half, he was just gunning that ball. And it looks like this second half, they might have talked about it at halftime because his passes are a lot. I don't know what the word I'm looking for there, but he's taken a little bit off of his passes, which is allowing his receivers an opportunity to make catches.
He's put a nicer touch on his throw.
Yes.
He's not just rearing back and letting them rip. Here we go. Aztec has lost the ball already on a kickoff. Almost lost it twice before that as well. They need to cover the field nicely. They're going to kick it, and it's going to go to Dixon. Oh, Dixon fumbles it, but picks it right back up to the 30, across the 40, and he's slung down to the ground. Fumbled the ball, though, and Kirtland may have recovered it.
Well, he went down to the ground.
He got thrown down to the ground without the ball.
Oh, did he?
Yep, he fumbled the ball, did Dixon. And they're waiting for the call. I don't know. I mean, it looked like he went down, and then he popped back up, and then the ball slung out of his hand, but I don't know. Oh, they're going to say it is Aztec's ball, and that Dixon was down. So it'll be first down and 10 for the Aztec Tigers from the 43-yard line. Well, Well, I got to tell you, my upper body's hanging in there, Steven. It's my lower body. My pants are soaking wet, and my socks are soaking wet with my shoes. That's what we do for you guys out there.
It's just this little drizzly rain that keeps coming down on us. We got everything covered up. We're trying to stay with it here.
O'Gean in the backfield, direct snap. He goes right up the middle, looks for a lane, breaks loose, across the 40. He's still on his feet. He's gone. O'Gean to the house.
Oh my gosh! Now that's going to come back. Oh, if I was Coach Connolly, I would be ticked. I'm pretty sure that was Perdomo hit the guy in the back as O'Gean was already going into the end zone, and that flag, they get flagged for it. So that's going to be a personal foul penalty and probably bring that touchdown back. That is just unfortunate. That's just so undisciplined. That now you just cost your teammate a touchdown. Cost your team a touchdown. That was a great run by Tanner as Atzedy had him on the sidelines, and he just lowered his shoulder, went right through Atzedy, and made his way down the line. And Perdomo came up behind him and just hit the guy that was completely unnecessary. And now that just negated that touchdown. And folks, I'm sorry, but I'm frustrated just watching the game, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but that is not smart. That is very undisciplined, and if I was coach, I would probably be sitting that person on the bench.
It's our job to tell the story.
Yes, so I apologize if that comes across wrong, but that was terrible.
Senseless.
Yes.
Mistake by the Tigers. Took off 6 points off the board. Here's O'Gean again, and this time Kirtland all over it. It's going to be a short game, maybe 2. It'll bring up 2nd down and 8 for the Tigers, but it has just been a game like that all day today, Steven. It's just been mistake after mistake after losing control out onto the field. We've seen something I think maybe I've seen once before where the bench is clear on the – it just has not been a clean game tonight.
Well, when that stuff happens, my coaching side comes out.
So disappointing.
The first thing that started was because of the same player on this end of the field, and it's enough is enough, if you ask me.
100%. Had enough of it. Here comes Lucero. It's O'Gean in the backfield. 4 minutes on the clock. 4:32. I don't know if they got it running again, but here's O'Gean trying to find the lane, and Kirtland all over it. I mean, there is 2, 4, 6 purple jerseys around O'Gean.
And now O'Gean's down on the field.
Yeah, he got piled onto after the play was over, actually. Just landed straight on top of him. And that might have knocked the air out of O'Gean. Well, hopefully he's going to be okay. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 16 for the Aztec Tigers. Again, it's wild. I mean, it's wild to me. We are 2 hours and 20 minutes into this game, and we haven't even started the 4th quarter yet.
Well, I have to say, O'Gean shouldn't have ever even been in that position to take that hit and get hurt right there. I apologize, folks, but I'm a bit frustrated right now with what has just happened on the field. So I'm gonna try to dial it in a little bit here because we still got some football to go. It's 3rd and what is that, about 17?
Yep, it's about 16-17. Here's Lucero looking downfield. He's got some time. He's able to find a receiver open downfield for about 10 yards on the gain. That's number 2. That's right. It's Howells coming up with the big catch, so it makes 3rd down a lot more manageable for the Tigers. 4th down for the Tigers. It's 4th and 7.
Well, and remember that last game we called, we said we would like to see him maybe try to hit Tristan Howells right there. That was a great job. He got down the field. There was nothing wrong, and he sat in the soft spot and was able to make a catch and put him in a 4th and manageable here.
Well, I don't know if the officials still haven't realized the clock is not working. It has not been running for about 4 plays straight now. So got a flag on the field. They're going to let the play go. So it's usually in the realm of the defense. That should have been intercepted. Number 6 had it in his hands for the defense and just dropped it.
No, the coach is saying it was against Aztec, but
Yeah.
I don't know why they let the play go if it was a false start.
Well, it is a false start, and they should have blown the whistle dead. They should have not allowed that penalty to go. But they'll decline it because it's 4th down. It doesn't matter. It's incomplete. It'll be turnover on downs. We got close to 2 minutes and 40 seconds up here on our clock. And should be close to that for them down there on the field. I don't know who's running the clock. I haven't seen the officials going to their watch.
Well, this official down here looked at his watch, but I don't know if he's just looked at.
So here is Kirtland Central ready to go. Swing pass completed to Acosta. He's still on his feet and he's loose. Across the 30-40, he is gone. Nobody will catch him. To the 10-5 touchdown, number 18, Acosta. And Steven, that was a 78-yard touchdown catch and run to Acosta, who turned the Jets on.
Well, Acosta is just unstoppable tonight. I mean, not only is he making catches, but that kid is fast. He is extremely quick. He's fast, and if you don't catch him when he initially, or you don't tackle him when he initially catches the ball, he's very dangerous, and you can see why right there.
So more points on the board for Kirtland Central as they'll extend their lead over the Aztec Tigers. It should be 34-8 pending this extra point attempt. There's the kick. Plenty of leg, and it's good. And I got to tell you, if that player isn't more careful out on the field, he's going to find himself ejected. He keeps taking a shot at the kicker every time he kicks it. And the White Hat just had a conversation with him, told him chill out. It's a 30. He made this kick, right? So it's 35-8. Aztec's going to have to put another run on the board, or excuse me, a score on the board, or if Kirtland scores again, we're going to running clock.
Well, and it's just, this is where you look at the scoreboard and you say, I mean, it should be 16 to 1. You see what I'm saying? Like 28-16, and here it is, 35-8. Is that what we got?
That's it.
Yeah, and just disappointing with a lot of the you know what I'm saying.
Antics, the actions that's going on. And hey, it's on both sides of the field. It's not just one or the other. Very disappointing. I'm very disappointed. There's a short kick. It's going to go to Olguin around the 20, now across the 25 to the 30, looking for a block. Doesn't get one, so he pushes it past the 30-yard line, close to the 33. It'll be first down and 10.
Well, he tried to cut back, and his player was right there. He kind of ran into his player, but Aztec, you're right. They need to put some points up on the board.
Well, folks, and the rain is really kicking up now, so we are probably getting really close, folks, to probably having to shut this down. If the rain doesn't stop by the end of this third quarter, I think we're probably going to have to shut it down, folks, because it is really coming down right now. And if it wasn't for that young lady down below us who loaned us her blanket, kind lady, I didn't get her name, but kind enough to give us her waterproof blanket.
Hey, and just that being said, like these Kirtland has rolled out the red carpet for us. We appreciate Isaiah, the athletic director, and just everybody here has been extremely kind to us. So thank you guys.
Out there's a snap. It's a handoff from Lucero to Olguin across the 40. And Olguin with the 5 yards and a cloud of dust. You got to love how hard that kid runs, Steven. He takes a beating throughout the game, but there is no quit in Olguin.
Yeah, Olguin just continues to play hard no matter what the situation. He does a great job for this Aztec Tiger team, and you just appreciate his heart and his drive. You're right there. You see him. He just takes hits. He tries to stay on his feet. He tries to get his every single yard he can get. That was a nice little run there by Olguin.
2 minutes on the clock. It's a 35-8 lead for Kirtland over the Aztec Tigers. This game certainly didn't go the way I thought it was going to go thus far. I thought it'd be a lot closer than what it is. But there's been 5 turnovers for the Aztec Tigers, and I don't know how many penalties. And it's going to be a timeout, Kirtland Central. Boy, I stood up and my seat got wet. Then I sat back down on it. Now my pants are really soaked.
I think Albert's right, folks. And we apologize, but I think that we're just going to have to wrap it up because we've got several $1,000s worth of equipment sitting out here, and we're going to have to wrap it up and get this stuff out of the rain where we got stuff covered up. Just trying to keep stuff.
Well, we got a blanket that covers up 2 pieces of the 13 pieces of equipment that we got here, and sweatshirts trying to cover the rest, but it's just not going. It's not going far enough, folks. And we try to really hang in here the best we could, but I think the Mother Nature is going to beat us tonight, as we are not inside the press box. We are literally out in the open with the rest of the fans and the players. And while Steven's going to get things kind of started situated, I'll finish this out here through the third quarter. It's a 35-8 lead for Kirtland Central. Aztecs set to go. There's a whistle for play. Lucero in shotgun formation with Olguin. There's motion. That's Brody Sagata. There's a snap. And it's going to be Lucero to the far side as Kirtland Central brought the blitz in. And still on his feet is Lucero, not going down. He picks up the first down and more. And that'll move the chains for the Aztec Tigers.
Nice run by Lucero right there. I mean, and they're just him and Olguin just fight through those tackles, and they just grind away until they pick up the yardage they need, and they'll pick up another first down right there.
So 1st and 10, as Steven just mentioned, from the 42-yard line. Aztec with the football. 35-8 is your score. 1:56 to go here in the third quarter. We haven't even started the fourth, and it's already 9:30. So here comes Lucero, empty backfield, looking over the defense. Now there's motion. It's Olguin, jet sweep. He's going to toss it to Olguin, who crosses the 45 short of the 40. And that's going to keep the clock moving, although the clock's not moving. They're having issues with that, so brings up second down.
There's a lot of issues happening tonight. Rain, clock not working.
Well, you know, the aggravating part of this, you check the weather. We've been looking at the weather for 2 weeks now. 2 weeks now. We even checked it today. It wasn't supposed to rain whatsoever, and yet what are we sitting in? Rain.
Exactly. And it's just a drizzly, soaking rain. It's hard. We can't. It just
hasn't stopped.
Yeah,
that's the problem.
Can't get it to.
It's been light, but it just hasn't stopped. And now it's completely soaked everything that we're using to protect our equipment. Here's Olguin with the direct snap. He's trying to get one. Oh, he fumbled the ball. And Kirtland says they've got it. And that's got to be the product of a wet field, Stephen. You never see Olguin cough the ball up.
Well, and he's like I said, he's going to try to fight. He tries to fight out of that tackle, and I couldn't tell if it got stripped. Well, it obviously got stripped. I think they were probably reaching for it and grabbing for it, and that's the hard part, especially in these conditions, to try to hold on to that ball.
Well, so it is 1st down and 10. We got a flag on the field. I didn't even see that. That must have been thrown after the play. It had to have been thrown after the play because I didn't see it. Dead ball, personal foul, or unsportsmanlike, pardon me, Aztec. So not sure who got popped for that, but it's another 15 yards against the Tigers tonight. And they'll move the ball across the 50 now to the 42-yard line.
Yeah, folks, and once again, I'm going to apologize, but we are going to wrap this up. And when this quarter ends, we're going to start tearing down, and our broadcast is going to go down. But I just want to say thank you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. We appreciate you, and Robert, I appreciate you. He's always talking to me on the live chat. I don't always respond to it, but we do appreciate everybody that tuned in and listened tonight. And we're going to have to wrap it up after this quarter's over.
Now there we go with the old swing pass from the jet sweep. Olguin right there to knock it away. He was open, but Olguin had some excellent coverage downfield. Steven was able to catch back up, recover, and then knock the ball away.
Yeah, Salty was right there. I mean, it was a great throw by Aspis, but Olguin turned his head just in time and almost came up with an interception. The clock is back working, and 47 seconds left to go here in this third quarter.
I just want to think about what an idiot I am to sit in a wet puddle of water in my chair. I am regretting that right now.
Well, I'll move it so you can accidentally sit down and fall down.
It's a handoff to Dowdy right up the middle, and they didn't do anything crazy with that, Steven. It was a handoff right behind the center. And he's going to pick up every bit of the first down. That'll move the chains. And I wasn't sure if I seen a flag. I did not. So
you're just
everybody was looking around with their hands in the air. I thought, there might be a flag on the ground, but there's not. They'll run the clock, although the clock yet again is not working. It's just working whenever it wants to. And I got a feeling the fourth quarter may take about another 30 minutes to go through with that clock not working, because this quarter should have already been over. So it's first down and 10 for Kirtland Central. And there's a snap, fake handoff to Dowdy, quick pass to Salt. Salt trying to get down the field, but Olguin is going to have none of that as he steps up and he's covering the slot receiver in Salt. And Steven, beautiful tackle by Olguin.
Yeah, he was not fooled at all. He got, and that's the thing with these Kirtland receivers, you're going to have to get to them quickly and get them down, and that's what Olguin did. And I'm not sure, showing 30 seconds. Let's see, is that going to?
It's got to be the quarter.
That's going to be the quarter, folks. And like I said, folks, apologize, but we're going to have to wrap it up this quarter, like at the end of this quarter, because we cannot afford to keep this stuff out in the rain like this.
Yep.
So we are going to call it. Albert, final words real quick before we get out of here.
You know, I just want to wish Kirtland Central good luck next week, as well as Aztec. We will not be out here broadcasting next week, as we'll be doing the Yaffle Championships. All 4 games in Bayfield next Saturday. First game starts at 12, second at 2, the third game at 4, and the last game at 6. So, hey, thank you all for tuning in, but we're going to go ahead and shut her down with the water and the rain coming around. So thanks for tuning in to Desert Sports Live. We wish the best of luck to Aztec and Kirtland. Our football season is officially over unless we do one of the state championships. We thank you guys for rocking out with us, but we're going to be moving on to wrestling and basketball.
Yep.
Looking forward to it. Steven, anything from you?
Nope. Just want to say thank you, everybody out there. We'll be in Bayfield next Saturday doing the Yaffle Championship, so tune in. All
right, folks, thanks for tuning in for Desert Sports Live. The fourth quarter's fixing to get started. The scoreboard just completely blanked out. Kirtland Central has this lead 35-8. Thanks for rocking out with Desert Sports Live. Safe travels to everybody. God bless, and we're out.